Good, numbing. Hello YouTube, and welcome back to more Atelier Shallie. It's been a while again, because what else is new? Admittedly, this one was a little out of my hand though, because last time we streamed this, for those who don't recall, basically to catch people up actually whilst I'm at it, I don't like this game anywhere near as much as most of the Atelier franchise. I find this game kind of slow. And last time we streamed it, that was kind of the game's last chance to impress. And thankfully, it kind of did just enough that I went, oh, alright, I'll do more. Because I liked what they started exploring by the end of the last one. So I was more in the mood to play more of it. But the past few weeks, there's just been various things that have stepped in or taken over that I ended up just prioritizing. And so this got put on the back burner for like another 3-4 weeks or so. But it wasn't my intention. I do want this game done before Res Lorena comes out, because just to jump the gun, if Res Lorena RW comes out when we're not done with this game probably won't get touched until after Res Lorena, because I'm far more looking forward to that game than playing more of this. That said, this game isn't bad by any stretch. I've come around to a lot of aspects towards it. It's just, compared to the other two Dusk era Atelier games, this game is slow and not much is happening. And it's been like that all game. And it hasn't even been, like, any real, like, in-between scenes, I should say, to, like, kind of help, like, bridge the gap. Like, there's been odd moments of, like, in-between dialogue, where like, we've had, like, character interactions and such. But the comparison in this game compared to even, like, Escher and Logi is, like, stark. It is noticeable that there's not much going on in comparison. But I still want to see it through. I still want to enjoy it. It's just doing it. I can't remember what we were doing last time, though, which is why I kind of came back to town first. I know what we've got to go. I just want to kind of, like, get an idea. Okay, we need alto wood and gravel crystals for that. I bet we're not using you. Oh, I would like this. What do I need? Meteoronite? Okay, it's not on, like, registered. We haven't found that full stop. Okay. Jesus, right, I forgot we had all this. This is the only trouble when it's been this long. I have to kind of, like, remind myself of everything. Let's go. To Farv Village on the eastern continent. Oh, yeah, I remember, because we got here and I went, this kind of looks like the village from Ayesha that you go to. It's like just south of our house. Just, you know, this one's floating. Finally, he's come back to Atelier. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I was just kind of recapping, kind of going over, like, my thoughts and where I stand with this game. Whilst we're getting started and back in the rhythm of it. How as much as I am enjoying it, and enjoying it better after that last stream, I still find this game, like, even for Atelier standards, like, hella fucking slow. But I do want to see more of it. And I do want to... sorry, my throat's a little shot today. But I do, most importantly, want to have this game finished before Res Lorena comes out. Because if I have to juggle between the two, the shiny new game will take priority, you know? So this game will end up on the back burner. Top 5 for me, that's fair enough. Like, because I remember I think it was Lulua. I think there was like an Atelier game that came out around the same time I was playing through Lulua. And Lulua ended up getting benched until after... I think it was Ryza 3. I think Ryza 3 came out. Or it was either that or like the Atelier Marie remake or something. There was something Atelier related that came out when I was partway through Lulua. And Lulua didn't get picked up again until like after the playthrough. And I'm like wary that the same thing could end up happening again, which is why I'm trying to get this game finished before then. But equally, I'm not going to try and rush it. That is. My biggest problem is, like, every complaint and every criticism I have towards this game, technically Escher and Logi has too. But the reason why I love Escher and Logi is that when it's in that downtime, and when it's being super slow, and when it is building things up, there's still smaller things to do. There's a repetitiveness to Escher and Logi, sure, like, it's very fucking repetitive, but it's just addictive enough and just effective enough that I just kind of carried on. This game has that same pace, but it has a lot less of the in-between, I'd say. Like, it has a lot less of, like, you know, character cutscenes. It has a lot less objectives to hunt down whilst you're waiting for the plot to move on. And so it's, although it's, like, it's not any different from Escher and Logi in a grander sense, this game, like, Escher and Logi is a slow burn. This game just feels like it wastes my time instead, sometimes. It's got better as it's gone on. I really enjoyed Chapter 5 for what it was, and I'm liking where this chapter's been going, now we're over here. But across the entire franchise, this has been one of the slowest one, next to Viorate, next to Iris 2, next to Ferris, and fucking Ryza 3. Ryza 3 is hella slow. This game's just, like, compared to all the contemporaries around it, it's just slow as shit. It's not great. I don't mind slow. There's a lot of other Ateliers that are slow, but the reason why this one hits worse than all the rest is because of the lack of, like, character interactions. There's so many times where you're just, oh, go do a monster quest, because you need to do so many things to appease a magic happiness meter so the story could advance. Okay, am I going to level up, though? No, you only level up by doing quests, really. If you don't, you only get 1 point of experience. Oh, okay, well, I guess I can just talk to some of the NPCs and get some little flavor text where I go, oh, nope, no one wants to talk to you right now. Fucking, what are we doing here, then? That's half of this fucking game. To me. When even, like, Aisha, there was always another, like, character event. In Escher and Logi, there was always another character event. And this game has 11 so far playable characters, and the only time we've had, like, a big burst of character events was the start of this chapter. And that was it. And, like, I sit there and I'm like, how does Atelier Marie on PS1 have more consistent character interaction than this fucking game? And that game gave up after Act 2. You get to year 3 and there's just nothing in that fucking game. But that's kind of where I am. Like, this game is on the lower end of the spectrum for me right now, but Escher and Logi didn't do too hot either, but the second half was so fucking good I couldn't ignore it. Like, if you wanted me to point out games that have slower, like, character moments and slower plot progression than this, the only one I can really think of that I think is as slow as this, but I still like more, is Sophie 1. Because let's be real, like, I love Sophie 1, as you know, but Sophie 1's story kind of doesn't move at all until, like, the last act. Like, Plush is just a book for most of the story, and then the moment she gets in a doll body, then suddenly the plot happens, and you're like, where was this the rest of the game? But you love the journey of it as you get to it. Despite how slow it is, you have so many character moments, getting to know everyone. Everyone has their own little side story. Everyone has little things to do. There's always new environments to check out. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many little things to Atelier Sophie that makes up for the fact that the story's not moving for most of it. Because you don't care that the story's not moving for most of it, because there's so many other things happening. You know? Sophie wants about the journey so much, and I love that game. Whilst this game is trying to do that as well, and maybe the reason why Sophie 1 is so good is because they learnt from this game, at least, like, from, like, you know, my perspective. But this game's journey doesn't have any substance right now, for me. But that's just me. I'm not gonna harp on. Especially when my throat's a little sore today anyway. It doesn't seem like there's much useful information. And we came all this way. What are those people doing? Huh? Them, I know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, Harry. Hello, I'm Harry Olsen, and I explore the world in search of knowledge. I can't remember what voice I gave Harry other than, like, deep posh arsehole, I think was the vibe I went for. Oh, hey, Rafer. And I'm Rafer. I'm not one for bragging, but I'm pretty adept treasure hunter. Hello, Rafer. Well, if it isn't Hamura. Quite a coincidence meeting you in a place like this. Rafer, you forget our work, no coincidences. I will say, though, if I'm just keeping it in the bubble of the Dusk Saga, every single saga of Atelier's had one game in the saga that I haven't quite liked as much as the rest. In Salberg, it's Marie. I think the series just gets a lot better as it goes on. In Gramnid, I think Violate's not as anywhere near as good as Judy. The Iris games, Iris 2 is kind of whatever. Mana Khmer, I've mentioned many times that Mana Khmer 2 is just Mana Khmer 1 again, so it just kind of loses its imagination. Rorona, I thought Rorona was the weakest one, and Toturi and Maruru were fantastic, and Lulua's great. Skipping this for a second, then I'll get back to it. The Mysterious Era, Furious was the weak link. It was just like, what are we doing here? The Secret Saga, Rise of 3 just doesn't have, like, the comfy feeling of 1 or, like, the sheer exploration adventure experience of 2. This game is, if it doesn't shift, will probably be the Dusk Saga's one game I don't like as much. Because Aisha is phenomenal, and Escher and Logi, despite the slow start, develops into something fantastic. But genuinely, all the rest, I think, hopefully they remake the second Salberg game, well, and the third as well. But Ellie is such a night and day improvement over Marie, it's insane. I love Ellie. And the third game, being based as a prequel based before it all, has a lot of establishing that feels very rewarding if you committed to, seeing everything in Marie and Ellie. You get to the third game, you're like, oh, that's how that came to, oh, that's how that, oh! Like, it's a proper prequel in that nature, where, if you've played the actual things that came after it, you see all the links, and it's really charming. Judy being a time travel adventure is so fucking fun. The time limit being find a way to get back home because you've been sent 1,000 years into the past. And it's like, Judy has to basically, re-establish and re-figure out everything because she's in, a pre-established time now. She's like, oh, wait, all this tech and shit doesn't exist anymore. Uh-oh. And that just made for, a really charming, aspect to how they approached it. Violate, fucking nothing happens to half that game, but it gets good, I promise. The Iris trilogy are more traditional turn-based RPGs that kind of put the alchemy on the side, but they're fun, sprite-based turn-based RPGs. Mana Khmer turning alchemy into, a school system and making it, a big part of, the games and, both the game series, that you have, this educational part of it. Making mana a strong part of the lore and story, something that they kind of dropped in Rorona and didn't bring back until Yumiya. The Rorona games being the soft reset they are, even though Rorona is kind of slow and jank, I really like all the Arlen games. I find them really charming and very quintessential time-limited era. Because I have to emphasize, it's about an even split. I think there's one more game more that doesn't have a time limit than does. Because there's a lot of games in the classic series that also don't have time limits. But if I had the time limit era, the Arlen feels very quintessential. Because the time limits aren't too tough, but they aren't too easy. If you know what you're working towards, you can get on top of them. So there is a lot of strategy management and organization that comes with it. Rorona, I still really like. It's just a bit jankier, where it's it felt like, especially after playing Mana Khmer, it feels like they just hit the reset switch. Because Mana Khmer gets really complex and really elaborate and has a lot of elements to it and all this stuff. You go to Rorona, and it's basically Atelier Marie 2.0. And you're like, holy, especially after I played them all, it became really apparent. It's like, wow, Like, they just, like, hit the reset switch hard. They went back to basics, And then, like, started evolving it again, which is what made Todori and Maruru so much more established. Even if Maruru is a little too long in the tooth, I still liked it a lot. And so I do really like the Dusk. I think the biggest things that carry the Dusk games are the characters and story, which is probably why I'm so harsh on this one as well, having a lot less character interaction, because I genuinely like the character interactions and the character stories. Not every character that I want to, like, be in the neighborhood with. Some of them get under my skin a little bit, but I think that's part of the charm of this cast, that they aren't all likable. Some of them are kind of dickheads, you know? Like, almost every other Atelier franchise kind of has the whole main cast either be likable off rip or become likable throughout the journey. It's very rare for them to let characters in any Atelier game continuously be unlikable unless they're established to just be the villain. And even then, you get things like in Mysterious, where, like, the villain of the first game becomes an ally by Lydian Sully. You know? If this franchise, like, as a whole, doesn't really like getting you, like, to, like, dislike characters. They want you to kind of like everyone for the most part. Can you just think? Yeah. Yeah, but we've talked about Keith, and, like, the thing with Keith is, like, it's not that I think he's a bad character at all. I think he's a very well-written character, and I see what they're going for. I think there was just too many notches in what they were doing with Ayesha to make him be as fully realized as he probably should have been from RIP. I feel like the more the mystique and more of the idea of what he's going on, I almost think he's a better character and better written character when he's not on screen and you just hear about him. I think that adds more layers and more effectiveness to it. Whilst in Ayesha, most of the game is just him being a dick because he wants to make sure Ayesha's strong enough to save her own sister, and also start uncovering the mystery of what's really going on with the Dusk. But his way of going about it just really further endangers Ayesha's sister willingly, and that's what makes him just a complete cuck and a complete dickhead that I just want to strangle. Like, you know? But, like, I get what they were trying to do. The only time, like, it's been a character where, like, I think it's really blown up in their face, though, and they've ended up making someone really detestable, was Astrid. Which is a shame, because Astrid in Verona, especially now I have a better grasp on what they were doing with the character, wow, did they drop the ball. Because you can see it so much in Verona when you go back, what the actual intention of her character really was. The whole point is that everyone hated Astrid anyway. So she emboldened and exaggerated being such a dick, especially to Verona. So to everyone outside of that workshop, they would think that Astrid is forcing Verona to work with her. Or in some form or fashion, manipulating or abusing her. So then none of the negativity around Astrid would bleed onto Verona. She did it out of tough love, basically. She didn't want any of the negativity Astrid was getting to be seen as, oh, Verona's with Astrid, she must think she's the same. That was the intention of the character from the horse's mouth of the writers. That was the intention. You know what the biggest problem was? The person who wrote Astrid and Verona did not come back to write any of the other Arlen games. So when you get to Maruru, the new writer didn't realize that was the point of Astrid's character, and so just made her a complete arsehole. Instead of an arsehole that was doing it deliberately to try and stop Verona from getting associated with her. So everyone would feel bad for Verona and maybe protect and look after her and not hate her, and instead focus it all on Astrid. You get to Maruru, the writer of Arlen 1 wasn't in the company anymore, so they had to get a new writer. And like that's the only time I really felt like the intention of a character really blew up in their face. And it wasn't because of, like, the first intention. It's like, once you realize what they were doing in Verona, you look at the sequels and you're like, oh, Astrid's just a different person. Because she's not pretending to be a dick. She just is. Because the writer, the new writer that came in afterwards, misunderstood the point of Astrid's character in Verona. Like, it's crazy. And to be honest, once you realize that the writer who wrote Verona didn't come back for Totally onwards, the moment you realize that, when you go back to it, you can really tell. Because it's not just like how they handle their story that changes, because that's natural. It's how they handle writing the characters. Verona is ditzier and dumber in Totally because they exaggerate it because that was one of the core traits in Verona. Despite the fact throughout the course of Verona, she gets more self-confident and more wise of the world. Yeah, she starts off an idiot, but she gets there. Whilst in Totally, they just reset her back to being an idiot. And they only really started course-correcting Verona's personality at all when it came to Lulua, where she had to be a mother as well, so they couldn't completely keep her being completely airheaded. But that was also just because a lot of Japanese fans complained post-Maruru that they felt like a lot of the characters that came from Verona specifically weren't handled properly. And so come Lulua, they really went back and reflected and tried to work on it and rehandle things. But it also, and this is just my opinion, don't quote me on this, I also can't take, I can't, assume that, they were prepared to try and retackle Astrid, which is why Astrid is completely absent from Lulua. I feel like they looked at Astrid and they looked, at how she was in Verona and the aspects they were trying to go for versus how she ended up becoming throughout that trilogy, and went, you know what, this isn't worth poking at all, and so just left her behind when it came to Lulua, which is why she gets, 1 or 2 passing mentions, and that's it. Well, she's still an idiot, she's just increasing street smarts. Yeah, but even that street smarts that she gets in Verona is kind of absent from Totally. It was excused in Maruru because of, Astrid's bullshit magic, she's a toddler again. But you get my point, the rest of it's what are we doing here? Really? Treasure hunters don't blindly blunder in the random ruins. We wouldn't last very long if we did, if you get my drift. Only amateurs such random places. We study much before going. That's why always a reason treasure hunters appear. That means...
Yes, you're pretty smart, you know. Have you happened to have heard of the Soul Grumman?
Oh, so yeah, I know him.
We met each other during one of our great adventures from the past. Maybe this could be part of my book.
Wait, you're a writer?
Wait a minute. You don't know what a fabulous writer I am? How unfortunate. I'll have to find you some copies when we return to Stellar.
Thanks. Are you here because So asked you to come? Yeah, we came as a scouting group since we heard the route to the continent is reopening. We wanted to be the first. Wait a minute, could you two be the people Escher was talking about? Yeah, she decided to go back first. It's actually quite common to send professional treasure hunters to check out ruins before an investigation. More often than not, they're in dangers about.
There's something great just waiting for us on the continent. Grand relics of past civilizations.
Photographer at best, chill. Yeah, exactly.
The automaton worshipped here as a goddess must have had a ton of lost knowledge.
Yeah, we literally learn in Escher and Logi, because you get to read one of his books, that his writing is actually kind of really bad. He's just really, self-confident about it, because he's still trying to find his real calling after, Aisha dashed his dream of being, a treasure, collectionist. An archaeologist with, a keen eye for treasure, because we beat him at every competition. Which is funny, because if you guys remember, all we did to beat in the competition was find one really good treasure, and every time we presented it and won, we just brought it back and presented the same fucking treasure at the next one, and we won every time. We just brought it, hey, it's that same shiny rock you all guys like, and everyone went, yeah, it's shiny rock! And then we'd win the competition, and Harry'd be like, what, how is Aisha winning? It's we must keep a hold of that rock. Ah, no, Aisha already brought it back. What? No! She's gonna present it in the next one! Rinse and repeat. Everything's what, yeah. Oh, they're kind of disappointed. I see. We should take a look around town, too. Oh, sounds like a good idea. Now I think about it, they might be the adventurers that Al mentioned. I feel like they really do appear just about anywhere. And even though, I think it's going to be based on Aisha's Wilbell, looking at, the art design and, the aesthetic for it, the other reason why I want to kind of try and get this game done is so I have as much understanding of Wilbell's character as possible, even though I kind of understand her character at this point, because Wilbell's going to be in Res Lorena. Oh, hello. Yeah, but I want to hear that from you, shit. Is this a person? Oh, that's an automaton. An automaton. A doll that looks just like a human. I didn't realize you knew about things like this. I encountered a few new Stellad before, but I don't really know much about them. I'll ask for things like this, but I don't think we can take it, huh? Oh, Perion's son, right? I think this is what they were calling their goddess. They'd probably get upset if we took it. Or people know. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, some of the cutscenes across the whole franchise, some of the older games are worse about this than like the later ones. Like we're talking like the Gramnid games do this a lot. They do like what I call like the I don't know how to get a character in this scene, so fuck it, they're just here now kind of setup. Oh, I can't actually go like poke her. Interesting, she's beyond an invisible wall. Oh, so I kind of got carried away last night. That cannot be comfortable on your back, Rafer. I mean, look, yeah, he's wrapped up like some things, so he's got a headrest of some kind, but that cannot be comfortable, Rafer. Holy shit. What's that now? Okay. Like, I remember, like, distinctly in Virate, there's a point where, like, you are completely alone, and it feels like partway through it, the writers went, oh, fuck, no, we need this other character, like, in the scene, but Virate entered alone. So she literally just appears, and Virate goes, wait, how did you get here? And the character's like, oh, I followed you. And I'm just like, from where? How? It reminds me of like that one fucking SpongeBob episode where they didn't know how to get Patrick in the scene, so they made him literally drop from the sky out of nowhere and just land and suddenly start talking, and they just don't explain it.
Wait up, ladies.
Oh, Harry, hello. What is it?
Our meeting must be fate. I have some good information for you at a nominal cost. We're actually pretty low on cash. Don't be so tasteless, Rafer. Oh yeah, I mean, it's easy to get high hopes for Resurrena RW anyway, because it's a Sophie 2 team. I said the only criticism I came out of Sophie 2 was that I felt the desert area felt like padding, and that was it. Everything else I loved. So as long as they get a little bit better at making new areas not feel like padding, I'm sure it'll be fine. I have seen gameplay, though, enough to see that the dungeons, per se, function kind of similar to how they functioned in both Lydian Sully and Sophie 2, where it's less you go find them in the world, more you enter them from like a magic plane, and they're completely separated from like the normal world. So you basically go into portals in the same vein you went into paintings or the dream worlds in Lydian Sully and Sophie 2 respectively. Like, it's very similar to that. And what I liked as well from the gameplay, to encourage replayability, when you're done with a dungeon, you can, when you go to the portal, you can like put variants on that portal to either make the enemies stronger, or change what resources appear, or make it so certain, like, the main boss, I think, can respawn in some dungeons if you want to rematch them. Like, you can do things to, like, make it justifiable to go back into those realms once you're done beyond side content. Like, if you want specific ingredients, you can alter the portal to make it so it's more likely to produce that specific ingredient. Which is great, because it just allows all of the portal worlds to be completely isolated and not have to worry about land consistency. That's always the thing when it's not portals and things like that. Is that, like, well, if it doesn't make sense, you can't just put a snowy mountain, like, in the middle of a tropical area, for example, because it makes no geographical sense. And although you could do it, and it would make it a good aesthetic, it would still kind of be awkward to fit into that part of the world. But if you just make it a portal that goes to a magic snowland, who gives a fuck, you know? Universe. I am curious how RW will explain all the other characters coming in. If it's going to be... Because in the mobile game, it's just kind of they're there. But I wonder if they're going to just go for that route, because, you know, in the mobile game, it's like, why bother? It's like, you know, you're just here for the characters, so why bother explaining how they get there? but this isn't the mobile game. This is a console release, like, single-player RPG. Or will they do what they did in Nelcare, where there's, like, some kind of wormhole and they're all trying to figure out how to get the fuck back home? When it comes to turning a crisis into an opportunity, the Harry Company is the best in the business. Anyway, let us know if you're interested. You can really help us out. We know that a lot of, like, legacy Atelier characters are going to appear in Res Lorena, but the ones that are playable are, like, the ones they've already established. Like, Ryza is, like, we've seen her in a trailer, she will appear. She's not playable. The characters that are playable are the actual main two characters, and then one character from Mana, one character from Ireland, one character from Dusk, one character from Mysterious. And then that's your party. Any other character that shows up is not part of the main party. So, although I think Salberg characters can show up, not that we've seen any, but just to use my example, Marie, Ellie, etc. aren't playable. Judy, Viorate, not playable. Iris, which is a shame, I'd love Iris to be playable in a modern game, because I think Iris is so charming, but Iris isn't playable. Like, they've kept the main roster very focused down to just one Mana, one Ireland, one Dusk, one Mysterious, and that's your whole party. And then the two newbies. I kind of wish there was one more newbie to kind of make it an even balance, but It is what it is. It must be funny, though, for Sophie's actress, where, like, this is going to be the third time now she's come back for one more ride. Because when they did Liddy and Sully, that was going to be the end of Mysterious, so Sophie's actress was like, oh, that'll be it. And then there was Sophie Toon, she went, okay, one more, I guess. And now here she is coming back again. Like, the actress was just sitting there like, I don't think Sophie's ever leaving me. No, it's like, your party, your, like, main six is, I said, the new two, it's... Oh, the main guy, I forget his name, from Mana Khmer 2. It's, Todori, then it's Wilbel, then it's Sophie, and that's your lot. Like, they're your main playable characters outside of the new two. Like, the other characters will show up, like, Plachta is in the game, she's not playable though, she's just an NPC. Like, all the other, like, collab characters are just NPCs from what I can tell. Obviously we'll see, because, like, if you're gonna have crossover, like, a big crossover game like this, that opens a giant, easy rabbit hole for DLC. You know? But yeah, no, your main six, it's because all of them, you know, probably have unique CGs. They're gonna have, you know, like, all, like, the friendship, like, quest stuff and all, like, the character events for them. They funneled it down to just, like, a core group. And then all the rest are just NPCs that will probably be tied more to the stories or side quests. So it's more, like, it's probably more of, like, a, like, development resource thing. Especially considering Res Lorena RW was the side game that had less budget put into it because Lumia was the main game of this year. So having it be, like I said, the two new ones, which I imagine it's just you pick which one you want to be your main, the girl or the boy. And then, like, your main, like, social link / friendship quest stuff, etc, etc, is... Never did the Plachta DLC for Sophie 2. Oh, it's like an hour long. And it's based just before the event and kind of gives you an idea of, like, what Plachta is after. It's cheeky and it's fun, but it's nothing special. I'm telling you now, it's nothing special. It's like an hour long, and when you're done with it, the only thing that's interesting is that the unique dungeon tied to it, once you beat it in the DLC, you can access it on your main save. And there's, like, 2 or 3 unique things you can craft, and once you beat the DLC, you can... craft in the main game as well, but only Plachta can craft them, which makes sense. But yeah, like, there'll be the party will be... It's funny that, like, both the main Atelier games that come out this year, their party is 2 boys and 4 girls. You know, Yumiya and now Res Lorena. But yeah, you got 2 boys and
The four girls, because the four girls is I keep forgetting their names because the game's not out yet, so their name isn't like I haven't played the game to have their names like fresh in my mind. But you have the two main two, and then the other three girls is Toturi, Wilbel, and Sophie, and the other boy is Vas or I think it's Vas, no, it's Vane, sorry, from Monokamiya 2. Yeah. Yet the dusk hasn't affected this place much yet. And from what I've seen from the story things, what I think will make a nice dynamic as well is that the two new, they're friends, but they're different people. And so there's little things we've seen in the trailers that show that, like, although they're friends, because they are still, like, distinctly different people, there are points where they really don't agree. Like, there was one part where the girl was getting ready for a fight, and the guy got in the way to try and protect her, and she got annoyed because she can look after herself. And she didn't like him trying to play hero and putting himself in danger to try and protect her. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, you know, it's simple. And the reason why I bring it up is because there's so many fucking Atelier games where, like, if they're friends, they're just friends for life. I miss Iris 1. Iris 1 was so great because all of the cast were friends, but all of them would banter the shit out of each other. Like, I loved the writing of Iris 1 because, like, the main character, everyone thought he was kind of a loser. It's like, nah, he's our leader, he's our friend, he kind of, like, looks out for us, but man, is he kind of an idiot. Like, they all kind of treat him like a pain, and it added so much charm to the writing between the gang that all of them you could tell that all of them found the main character at least a little bit annoying at times. Especially the first girl that gets to join your party. She straight up just thinks you're dead weight. She joins your party and is like, yeah, you're fun to talk with and whatnot, but I'm not relying on you fucking anything. I'm just like, hey. Yeah. Like, it was so charming in Iris 1. Like, you meet the first character, she saves your ass and just goes, don't go dungeon crawling, you can't protect shit, and then leaves. And then you get her as a party member, and he's like, hey, I want to go explore the world. And she's like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, you're gonna get yourself killed. But then by the time you get to Iris 3, Iris, like, it's funny, like, Iris 1's, like, the most bantery, and most, like, the main characters are, like, digging at each other a little bit. You get to Iris 3, and it's, like, one of the most softest games ever, because Iris is an extremely naive, like, puppy girl, is the easiest way to put it. Like, she's just this really naive, really happy-go-lucky, really bubbly little angel, dressed in all white with black hair, so like a stark contrast. And it's like everyone just kind of treats her like the little sister that has to be protected, and it's so charming. Like, everyone sees Iris and goes, I must protect this baby. Like, I don't get much. Yeah. I'm sure we'll find a clue to help the Norwegian village. We keep looking. Shallie! Or Shallie-chan! Huh? Esha, what are you doing here? Rail sent me. He said to call you back. What, he did? Call us back? There's something unusual happening with the city's water supply, and it's become a big problem. What? The water supply? There aren't enough people around to help, so we wanted you to hurry back. Alright, we'll head back right now. Hey, wait for me! Yeah, Shaylestra already knows what it is. That's the dust coming in. Problem with Stella's water supply. The dusk is finally showing its effects. What can we do? Why now? We haven't investigated enough yet. I was going to say, yeah, it's one of those things where, like, 99% of the time, yeah, no, I treat my male friends the same way I treat my female friends, which is time and respect, but with a little bit of banter. The reason why I say 99%, though, is because I always keep the understanding of how women in general society are treated in the back of my mind, and if I need to break that out to, like, overstep to, like, protect or make sure a friend that is female is okay, I will, because I know how general society can be. You know? Like, so I will end up treating women a little different in that regard if I see the consequences of just sexism, basically. If I see it starting to play out as such. Just, no. Sometimes it's nice to just see someone go out of their way to be in your corner. Even when it has nothing to do with them. I know, but that issue could affect your village too, Shallie. My village is already in crisis. We've just managed to get by for now. I was raised predominantly by my mum and sister. The best way to solving both our problems and the problem of Stella is to investigate the dust. But what we really need to know is what's happening in the city. We have to find something new. Right? I don't know. I hope we get back soon. This is as fast as the ship will go. We'll be there soon enough. Yeah, I guess. Rel, what happened to the water supply? Don't worry, we've just finished implementing emergency measures. Emergency measures? An alchemist looked into the water supply control equipment, so we're getting by for now. This matter was dealt with by the corporation. All we received was a basic report after the fact. Wait, hell. Oh, jeez, okay, Fez. Wait, there's amazing alchemists like that in town? And the thing is funny, like, I'm nothing like my dad, but it's very situational how much I'm like my mum. Sometimes there's little things I'm like, man, yeah, this is just what my mum would do. Uh-oh. But other times there's things like that and I'm like, no, mum would never do this. And it kind of bugs me that she'd never do this. Because this is objectively the right thing to do. But because she's very much a, if it's not about you, keep your head down kind of mentality towards some things, she just does. And I'm just like... But then equally, my getting in the way, trying to do the right thing, has landed me in several fights, even in my adult years, so I know what I'm getting in for. And to be honest, I'm like, even at 26 years old, I'm getting too old for some of the fights, but that is what it is. As far as I'm aware, there's only one person who could fit the bill. I'd be a little distressed if it was him, though, so I hope it's someone else. Problematic? Don't worry, it's not important right now. The point is that we've brought some time. What should we do? It's like Central is finally starting their investigation, so you two should just hang out on standby for now. Okie dokie. Is this now go do kill time? It's frustrating that I can't do anything at a time like this. We can't help that. But seeing as they have emergency measures, there probably wasn't a need to rush back. Jesus, you could cut you could cut through anything with this tension. Yeah. It's not. I know you're trying to put it, but I really don't see it as a good thing. It's a lot of people always think I'm bragging when I say it, but I never mean it as a good thing. I have always been fight over flight, instinctively. If there is a situation that I think calls for it, I move in and I get ready. I never back away from rising tension. But I've never once said thought that it's a good thing, because I've ended up with far more injuries or issues or trouble than it's ever been worth, but I know I'll still do it anytime, because if it's the chance to try and protect someone... No, I'm more clarifying for general people. Like, I think it's genuinely a bad thing, and as I've gotten older, my body just can't keep up with it. Even though I'm only 26, my body just really can't keep up with it, so I need to be better at knowing when to stand back. Shall, perfect timing. There you have it, sis. This conversation is over. Hey, why are you always saying things like that? I feel bad for Jury. This has nothing to do with you, Shal. You don't even know what we were talking about. That's true, but I understand some things too. You've been acting weird since you came back to Central, Miruka. You're too cold to Juri. I haven't changed at all. That's a lie! True, you were always scowling since then, but you two got along really well. I thought it would be great to have a sister. This is making me sad. Sorry. Maybe I went too far saying it has nothing to do with you. No, I was just being nosy and causing trouble for you, wasn't I? But if it's okay with you, can you talk about it? You really feel? I think you already realize it, Shal. I don't have a good opinion of Central. That's why I came back here, and I don't want to return. Yeah. But my sister's different. She thinks I'm forcing myself to stay here. That's why she's taking dangerous jobs to save up money, so I can go back, even though I don't want her to. She said the important thing is to go back and become a great alchemist. I'm tired of her forcing her ideals on me. In the end, my sister doesn't even try to understand my feelings. I get what you're trying to say, Miruka, but look at it the other way. Have you tried to understand how Juri feels? That's on which I find it's like, yeah. No, I get ya. Well, because I'm the same, but the thing is, like, with me, it's kind of been heightened more in recent years, because I'm older than most of the staff I work with. And so I kind of go into, like, older sibling mode when there is something dangerous going on at work. You know? Like, I'm 26, and some of our staff are 18 right now. If something's endangering them, no, I'm stepping the fuck in. I'm not letting this, like, child in my eyes do it, you know? Which really doesn't help that kind of, like, instinct, so I do get protective. Like, there's a girl, she only turned 18 a few weeks back. She's, like, 5'0", she's, like, skinny as, like, she's got, like, no, like, real muscle on her. And I'm just like, girl, anyone even looks at you, you would crumble. No disrespect sort of thing. Like, anyone even, like, starts anything with you, she would struggle. Like, she would not win. And so the moment it's, like, any kind of agitation, I'm, like, right there, almost like the demon looking, like, just behind her. So they see me and go, fucking think again. You gotta learn to unlearn that. Oh, yeah, I know. Trouble is, as well, the shop I work at is right in the middle of a very, deprived part of the town. Like, there's a lot of poor neighborhoods, like, around our area. So you get a lot of troubling people come in. Whether they be drugged up, whether they just be shoplifters, whether they already be drunk before they come in. And we're a big shop, and we've only got one fucking security guard. And I rarely see managers around the shop, so eventually something has to give, and so I end up being the thing that gives and step in. You know? Eventually, like, something has to give, and I end up like, fine, fuck it, get me involved. And because our best security guard just left because our fucking market couldn't even be bothered to keep up their contract with security, so we got a bunch of temp hires that don't know the shop and don't know the environment. It's got even harder because the people who would cause problems are aware of this as well. They know they're going to be harder to deal with and so cause more ruckus. It's why I'm so desperate to get out of there and find new work. Because it's a sinking ship, but it's not only a sinking ship, it's a dangerous sinking ship. And there's only so many more fights that could end up happening before I get seriously hurt. I mean, I already told you about the other month where the security guard got straight up knocked out. And I ended up not getting home from work till super late because I had to give a witness report to the police. And when it happened, it wasn't even a surprise to anyone. Because it's one of those things where it's like, no, the state of disrepair, that, like, the situation we're in, it's just, no, these things are going to happen. And until they stick their hand up their ass and, you know, organize something with an actual security contract to have, in my opinion, at least 3 guards, not fucking 1. 1 to monitor the cameras, 1 by the front door, and 1 by the alcohol section at least. And we're like, what else can we do? But I digress.
In an ideal world, either this would take off and I'd make enough money off of this. If I made around £1,000, which is like far beyond reality, let's be real here, around £1,000 a month, I'd be able to quit my job. It's why there's like a joke option on my Patreon, and it just says pay my rent for me. If there was someone who consistently did that on my Patreon, I'd quit my job. But that would require a lot of assurance and know-how that that's definitely coming every month. Like I'm working for you, you know? Not I can't afford it this month. Whoops, because then you're fucking me over, like, real bad. And that's obviously not ideal. I need to pack up Fat Canada fam. Cheer. To be honest, the end-all, big-all thing that I need to kind of, like, sit down with, I need to move out of my hometown. But that's a hard thing to try and push to do, especially when I've been here for 26 years, you know? Because that's, like, my whole hometown. It's not that it's bad. People will try and tell you that, like, Hastings, the town I live in, is, like, the worst of the worst. It's not. It has problems, and it's definitely poor, like, a poorer town. But it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. The trouble, however, though, is that there just isn't enough work. And the work that is going is usually bad pay, bad hours, or bad environment. Or in my case, kind of a mixture of all three, because I only work the evenings. The environment is very dangerous at this point, and I am paid only about 20 pence more than minimum wage an hour. It's like, I know. Because realistically, I should move to either Eastbourne or Brighton if I wanted to have, like, a similar, like, lifestyle, but just with more work. If I wanted just more work, any means necessary, I'd go north straight to London. But London's like, do I want to work in the fucking big city? No. No, that sounds scary. No, I'm good, thanks. But I realistically, I'd have to, like, shuffle across the coast to either Eastbourne or Brighton. But yeah, Hastings is not at all what it used to be, unfortunately, as a big loud motorbike passes by. It's still got its culture, it's still got its festival, it's still got its fishing community, but a lot of, like, the market end of everything is just dead. No one's got money. How close are you to the coast? It's a 10-minute walk from my house. Mom? Uh-oh. Mom, are you okay? Mom? Oh, that's kind of a scary fucking thing to walk into. Holy shit, Shallie. And I got a trophy for that. Shallie. Coming home so suddenly isn't fair now. You found out. What are you talking about, Mom? Oh yeah, just casually go to France. Yeah. I'm not too far away from the English Channel, but nah. I know that you don't necessarily need French. Oh yeah, I realized that her mum was coughing and being a little wobbly at times. I just wasn't expecting it to be this escalated when we just came away from home for a while. Oh Jesus, Shallie looks heartbroken. I mean, I get it. If you came in like your mum, well, a beloved member of the family, because I know not everyone gets along with their mum, but a beloved member of the family that's looked after you all these years was suddenly like flat out passed out on the ground, you'd be terrified. Doctors say she just needs some rest, but I know they're not telling me the truth. I don't know what I can do. Is there anyone who could help? Ask Master, ask Raoul. I see, so your mother. I have no idea what kind of illness she could have. Do you know anything, Raoul? Sorry, I didn't know anything. Best I can do is introduce you to a doctor I know. Oh no. Yeah. This might not be the fastest solution, but you could ask the chairman. Perriand. That's right, Mr. Perriand, chairman of the corporation. It seems your mother used to work for him, although judging by that look, you likely didn't know. But would he even listen to me? You don't have time to ask questions like that. Get going. Okay. Perian! Shallie, what's wrong? You look pale. My mum, her name is Nadi. She used to work for Perian, and... Nadi was my superior. I know her quite well. Really? What about Nadi? She collapsed today, but the doctor doesn't seem to know what's wrong. Nadi Elminas, an exemplary employee. Perian! We said she collapsed. Yes, I see. Do you know anything? Maybe. I did speak to her after your father's accident. She was already ill, with an incurable disease at that point. Incurable disease? My mum was sick? An affliction of the heart. Usually she was unaffected if she avoided strain, but its progress changes everything. There's still no way of curing it. No. Then what's going to happen to my mum? If she's sleeping, you should just let her be until she wakes up on her own. I'll do what I can to help. Perian. If anything happens, don't hesitate to let me know. Okay. Thank you so much. Nadi was a huge support for me back in the day. She's a sharp lady. I would have liked to see her lend her talent to the corporation one more time. Hey, what exactly happened? Being lively was your only redeeming feature. Okay, harsh. You're not acting like yourself. Master. I didn't even realize that my mum wasn't feeling well. I was probably just in high spirits after finally getting some important work. My mum was hiding her illness all this time and supporting me, yet I... Are you an idiot, Shallie? This isn't your fault. It just means you got a great mum. Master Wilbell. Come on, put your stuff together. There's no point in moping around. But what should I do? I want to save my mum, but Mr. Perian said current medicine wouldn't be able to. Is there anything I can do? I can't use my powers for this. If only she was around at a time like this. She? Nothing, just talking to myself. More importantly, Shallie, nothing will change if you just stand around here. Master Wilbell. Just do whatever you're capable of for now. If you do that, you'll find a path to shore. You're right, Master. There's no point in getting depressed about it. Jeez, things really do have a way all happening at once. Alright, time to do my best. Shallie. I still don't think any scene in this franchise has hit so harshly and so suddenly all at once. Or is there an enemy here? Then... Oh, this is a practice enemy, got it. And then, Todori finding her mother's grave. That shook me, because it's so sudden. Like, there's foreshadowing that, like, something's not quite right and not quite what you may expect. And then you just get there, and the grave's right there, and you just see this poor girl collapse to her knees and have to try and process that. And I'm just like, holy shit. Especially because Todori's only, like, what, 13 years old by that point? Because it's, like, by the end of, like, year 2. And she's alone having to process all that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that hit. What's wrong? Like, there's been emotional beats and emotional moments that have had quite a lot of punch to them, but nothing have been such a sudden, like, curb stomp, whoa, like that, with Totally finding her mum's grave. But after spending the whole game trying to find her mother. Yeah, in the true ending, it turns out her mother was alive, but for most players, especially because the true ending is really awkward to get, you're not gonna know that. But yeah, I hear you, one man. I just kind of want to keep the game conversation moving, so I'm aware I've kind of, like, not moved the game forward that much. And if I want to get this game done before Shallie, I can't keep stopping. What's wrong? Oh, I was just thinking. Now that we've defeated the Sand Dragon, maybe our reputation will change. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I was thinking the Sand Dragon was just living here, right? I kind of feel sorry for it. And now that I think about it, normally it wouldn't do anything unless it was provoked. Nothing to bring up. No, you're fine, dude. That might be true, but it did attack our ship. Yeah, still.
Don't you feel anything about killing that dragon? If it's a fearsome opponent, I think we should be proud we defeated it. Proud? Yeah, as a clan of hunters, defeating a powerful beast like a dragon is an honor. Oh, speaking of dragons, I've mentioned it before, and I mentioned it in the last stream, that like after I'm done Resident Evil Village, the next series I'm gonna do is Shallie. Not Shallie, fucking Jesus Christ. Shantae, sorry, Christ. Shantae has a dragon in Pirate's Curse, like the third game in the series, and it's called Dagron, and and I love that fucking dragon, and it just came to my mind, we were talking about dragons. It's called Dagron, the massively misspelled monstrosity. Because it looks like a dragon, but it's not quite a dragon, and it's called Dagron. And as when it introduced them as a boss, they were saying Dagron, the massively misspelled monstrosity, and you're like, fucking come on. I can't wait to do the Shantae games. They're so silly. They're Metroidvania light, because they're not real Metroidvanias up until Seven Sirens, the most recent entry. But they are all like adventure games that want you to explore the environments you get to, but it's a lot more like level by level than interconnected sort of thing. Like, you have, like, a bunch of, like, mini environments that are completely explorable, have secrets, have things for you to come back for when you have extra power-ups, have dungeons to crawl through, etc. All in a 2D plane. But then when you're done with that area, you're done with the area. You don't come, like, tunnel back through it, etc. Seven Sirens is the one that made the leap to finally be a full Metroidvania. And when I get to Seven Sirens, I'm going to try my hardest to not scare the mermaid girl once. Because there's a trophy for doing it. But you've got to really be, like, alert, because she can just appear at random, and what scares her is her hearing your footsteps. So she can just appear, and you just got to, like, register she's there, and immediately start sneaking. But you've got to have it on your mind to do it, and it's only for a trophy. I think all it does is change a little bit of flavor text later on. But it's for a trophy to get all the way to when you actually get to talk to the mermaid, so that's, like, second to last chapter of the game. Without spooking her once, and it's just like, come on. There are some weird-ass trophies in the series, though. All of the Shantae games, like, once you've platinum one of them... I said I don't want to get held up, and now here I am holding myself up talking about Shantae. Once you platinum one of them, you can platinum all of them. Because even though they change here and there, they are all very similar. All of them are 100% the game, speedrun the game, buy everything from the shop, beat the final boss, usually if like the weakest spell available, and then some miscellaneous for doing like side quests, and then you're done. It's just the 100% speedrun, because the way the game works, the way the endings work, you never get different endings, but you get like a fan servicey like end card when you beat the game. But the level of the fan servicesness depends on how much of the game you did. If you just beat the game, like to give an example, your end card will be like detailed artwork of Shantae laying on her back on the beach. If you 100% the game, she's in a bikini instead. If you speedrun the game, however, all of her female friends will be at the beach as well. If you 100% speedrun it, all of them are in bikinis. It's that kind of idea. But the games give you a trophy for every end card you get. So you have to, like, you know, beat the game normally, 100% the game normally, speedrun the game, speedrun 100%, to get all the end cards. Like, I love the one at the end of Seven Sirens, where, it's Shantae, Skylar, and Rotti all together in, like, a tribal bikini to reflect the location they're in, but they're all in, like, arm in arm with each other, kind of smiling at the camera, because it's, although it's the sex appeal part of it, it's also just really cute, because, like, these three friends are, like, besties now, and, like, at the start of the series, as you'll see, although Shantae and Skylar always got along, Roddy was always the outlier. She was seen as, like, this little troublemaker that shouldn't be trusted, but as the series has gone on, she's got closer and closer to Shantae and Skylar. More Shantae. Skylar's still a little standoffish with Roddy at times, but still. And the reason why Rotti's called Rotti is because she's a zombie. She's a zombie girl, but she hasn't lost her mind. So she's as human as anyone else in mind. She's just a green girl, basically. She's a green girl, and every now and then she goes, man, brains would taste kind of nice. And then she has to kind of, like, put it out of her mind for a while. And it's canon that all zombies in Shantae can starve off their desire for brains
and their desire to become mindless monsters by drinking coffee in the morning. So as long as they have their coffee in the morning, they're perfectly fine in general society. And I love that stupid fucking joke. Because the whole joke of the zombies in Shantae is that they basically are just grinded down workers. If they don't have their coffee in the morning, they're mindless droning monsters. If they have their coffee, they can function in society. Like, the joke is that they're overworked. They're overworked people, and so they're called zombies. Beyond that, I'm glad we got rid of something that was causing harm to people. I guess. I also know in the newest released one, Risky's Revolution, there's a scene where the plot item you need to power a generator, a baby is eating, and you can just steal it, and the game calls you out on it. It's like, you stole the baby's toy. Baby toy thief. It's just like, alright, fuck. That's what Sky First. Yeah, everyone seems like really on board with Sky First. It's currently the most downloaded demo on PSN. I mean, everything I saw on it looked fantastic. The only person I heard any kind of negativity around was from you. And without meaning to call you out too aggressively, I've learned if everyone else likes the thing but you, it's probably going to be fine. It's very rare that you're the one that's right in terms of something that I end up enjoying. There's a few times where I kind of get your point and I'm like, actually, no, this game's kind of bad. But more often than not, if you're the only one that doesn't like something, I know I'll probably be with the majority and like it. I think you're too happy about this. You're even using it as a mark of prestige as a hunter. So you're saying when someone encounters a dragon, we shouldn't let them should let themselves get eaten? No, but you could reason with it. There would be more options, but in this case, it was kill or be killed. That sounds about right. If only there was another way, though. I wonder if there really wasn't. I can't think of anything, and honestly, there was nothing we can do. There's no point in dwelling on it. Time to the best. Best. That being said, anytime you recommend something new, even though, on all honesty, 9 out of 10 times it ends up being something that's not really for me, I still try and take it on the chin and try it, because once in a blue moon, there'll be something I'm like, actually, no, this game kind of rules. Like, even though I was kind of iffy with Fear and Hunger 1, and, like, Fear and Hunger 2 had a bad first impression for me, because I hated how aggressively it references everything around it. Fear and Hunger 2 developed into enough of its own beast, I ended up really enjoying it by the time I finished. But, like, Legend of Dragoon wasn't really for me, but that was one of your recommendations. Trails I did enjoy, I just want to start from the beginning, so I'll get to it eventually. There was another game you recommended that I tried that wasn't really for me, I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Do I have the usual? Yes, it's right here. Oh, sorry. No worries, please take your time. Okay, no, wait, that's all for today. Oh, that's too bad. Please come back again. Hey, Master Wheelbell! Oh, so you're here too. Wheelbell, do you have a hard time around Miss Rosemia? Oh, well, why would you say that? Yeah, I'll start with Sky first. With everything coming out this month, I'm not fucking starting it at launch, but it is on my radar. But, yeah, there's too much coming out in September for me to really, like, justifiably squeeze it in without really throwing my schedule into awry. Excuse me. How do you say that? Sorry if I was mistaken, but after watching you just now... Oh, I kind of thought so too. You seem kind of scared. I didn't realize it was so obvious. So you were right? There's nothing wrong with Rosemia herself, but she seems a lot like the Grand Master. This game is never on time. Well, I mean, yeah, you can't expect them to get him, like, in minute 1. Especially if it's considered they get him for cheaper. So I think you're asking for a lot there. Grand Master, if I recall, she's Wilbell's master. She's a really scary old lady, right? Right. She looks and speaks really gently, but she's actually super strict. Rosemia reminds me of her, and that makes me really nervous. I start to think there's a second Grand Master. I just can't handle it. Fuck, wrong button. R1 is the quick warp, not L1.
went to finish my water for a sec. Oh, that looks really good. Hey, where'd you get that? This? No, I didn't get it anywhere. I made it myself. You made that? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know you could make something like this. Sorry, you can't have any. So stingy. I am pretty impressed though. That stuff isn't easy to do. You always seem so busy with work. I'm surprised you have time to do something like this. Well, it's also a form of stress relief for me. Measuring the exact amount of ingredients, mixing them in order, watching them slowly bake. That's when I'm most relaxed. Sounds like a lot of work. Well, everyone has their own tastes. I'm not trying to persuade you to cook or anything, don't worry. It looks so perfect. You must have made up a lot of pent-up stress. Work is always a battle against stress. I don't really think I've ever felt stressed, honestly. That's because you don't have much responsibility yet. Well, now that makes me stressed out. Then we have something in common, since I had planned on eating those sweets in peace. Oh, sorry for bothering you. It's always so hard to deal with sometimes. Still, his sweets look really good. What do they taste? Obviously, yeah, if Green Shallie had a tail, it would have been wagging, like looking at those sweets. Oh, hey, Shallies! Yo, Shallies! Wow, something smells really good! Those are tarts made with apples from my homeland. You should try it. So this is an apple tart. I've never had one before. It's sweet and tangy. I really like it. I see. So they don't have apples around here. They're delicious to eat raw too. Coal-site apples, delicious! Yeah, a lot of care goes into growing them in such a rough land. Of course they would be delicious. My throat's really going. Lately the harvests have been dropping, but they're planting new trees to increase it again. So that means the dusk is affecting your homeland too. It was a place without much to begin with. People had a lot of hope when they reclaimed that land, so I'm not worried. I'd like to visit your homeland someday, Escher. Me too. Is it as big as this city? I don't know about that, but we should all go together when we've got a break from work. Your shop is always great, Escher. You're still here? I mean, hey, really? I do wonder if they ever do a Dusk 4, if they'll do similar to what they did in Ireland 4, where they kind of have you revisit the main town/cities of all the previous games. Hey, how much I look? Ria. Himemiya? Who's that? Oh. You have to remind me. Oh, Linka, welcome. Hello. I've come to buy some things. Let's see. VTuber from FaZe. Oh, okay. You always have such a good selection. It really helps. I'll visit again. You know what is nice voicing the characters in this? Compared to Metaphor? Everyone in Metaphor is European and has a European accent. Whilst this, I can kind of just let the normal accent flow from most of the cast. That was a weird... Oh, not really. I just didn't know where they were from. Keep in mind, my throat is sore, so my voice isn't going to sound 100% all the time today anyway. What's wrong, Escher? Well, she looked so... Yeah, she looked so similar, and I just can't get used to it. Oh, you talking about the Linka living in coal seat? Yeah, I know I'm just worrying over nothing, but still. I've heard a saying that there's always 3 people that look like you somewhere in the world. Well, whoever those 3 people that look like me, I'm sorry. Could they be twins or triplets or something? No, they're clones. We learnt this last time. Now you mention it, she said she has sisters. She said there are multiple Linkas. Well, I guess there's no sense in overthinking it. I never heard that Miss Linka had sisters. Let's go ask her. Yeah, and one of them gets like super drunk and is like a real menace. Hello, Katla. Perfect timing! I have plenty of new items, so please take a look. Alright, let's see what new scam she's pulling this time that she only gets away with because she's real cute. But I don't think I need any of this. Whoa, hey, look at that! Could it be an automaton? Why does she look so sad? She's tiny. Oh my goodness. Hey, Katla, how much is that? What's this? Oh, you seem interested. This toy is actually a very rare item, you know. I hadn't seen one before, so I was trying to figure out a price. Hehe, how about this much? Carla, you're not that cute. You're cute, and I'll let you get away with a lot. You're not that fucking cute. Whoa, that's way too much. Do you think we have that much money? Oh, really? I figured two talented alchemists such as yourselves would have quite a bit of extra money. I doubt you'd find that much money anywhere. I see. That's unfortunate. Well, I look forward to your next visit. What should we do? It's okay. Did you see that price? Nobody would even touch that. You're right. We'll just have to try and save some more money. Can I actually buy it? It's actually there to buy now. Oh, I was gonna say, like, it's actually a thing to buy here. What happens if you have enough then and there to buy it? Like, is that like a party member, or is it just there for, like, flavor text? Linka, do you have sisters? We know we have clones. Hello, Miss Linka! Is something the matter? Is it true that your sisters look just like you, Miss Linka? Who exactly did you hear this from? Huh, Miss Linka? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, to tell you the truth, my sisters and I were separated when we were very young. I'm the 7th of 8 sisters. 8 sisters? The one Miss Escher met was likely the youngest, but she shouldn't be that similar. She said you looked so similar that she couldn't get used to you being a different person. That's impossible if she's number 8. I'm not that crude. And that's what she said. So Linka and Colsey was the youngest at number 8, and this Linka is number 7. I heard that people with siblings don't like it when they say they're similar. I wonder if that's it. Still, they look the same. The only thing we know is that we still don't know anything. So I'm sure you were there when we learned that they were all clones. Am I going insane? Or is that like everyone but Escher and Logi learned it or some shit? Hey, is there any quest that will give me 50,000 coal, no questions asked? I'll take this as any beast. Okay, that corner of the map. Why is that your only dialogue? Hey, Logi, looking forward. Okay, Logi. Oh no, the harbor's what I want. So if it's like in a new section, I should check all the shops. The remnants. Holy shit, that would be, yeah, no. Study session with the gal. Oh, and at level 50? What was that alchemy level at? Like 40 something? 45, okay. And the globe's here too. Wow, the globe takes up a lot of fucking space. Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it, I'm 1 level shy. Come on. What the heck is this? Even warning, okay. Smeech! Alright, Smeech, let's go.
便利なスキルを使うよ。これでどうだ。属性値を上げよう。便利なスキルを使うよ。こうだ。にゃー、どの戦力を引き継ごう。これでいいかな。よし。
Obliterates monsters. That's an insane fucking. Like, what do you mean obliterates monsters? Removes all enemy skills from the field upon you. Oh, it gets rid of monsters on the field. Oh, I can see how that would be helpful. Oh my god. Way too expensive and was unneeded. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to lower the cost enough, but holy shit. Look at the minus. Because it won't be able to be used. How much? Okay, because it has to be last, or it won't get anything. Oh, I'm so close. Hey, there we go. I just had to mix it up. I'm not going to get the blue. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the blue as well, but I'll fucking live with it. Crit chance and crit damage, and temporarily increase stats during battle, but its value decreases with each turn. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, Jesus, okay. I don't think I'm gonna get this cost down. Oh.
My friends and I were chatting about Fate characters the other day. I really enough to compare me to Gilgamesh. I'm gonna be aggressive or concerned over it. Well, the only Gilgamesh I know is one from Final Fantasy, so you'll have to help me a little bit.
便利なスキルを使うよ。属性を消しちゃえ。
Mine, watch Fate. I have no immediate interest is the trouble. Like, I'm sure I'll get to it eventually, but at the same time, I'm like, there's no immediate rush. There's no way I'm looking at this, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get enough to, like, boost anything more. One more level. Oh, I don't even have glass tubes, but one more level. 2 more levels. I need a tube and a crystal. How I'm low on water? You know, that kind of tracks considering considering we're playing in the Dusk Saga, but how am I getting low on water? Whoops. Jesus. This costs less, so I'll probably get that. Whoops. Yeah, let me just use the magic ring I just... No. Fuck off. I don't even think that's blue and green, huh? Jesus Christ, the cost. We end up spending so much time just trying to bring it down. And I don't want to use the dragon shield, we just fucking made the thing. Oh, it's almost on my third novel, hell yeah. Ever played a Rune Factory game? No, I really want to though. The new one that's out on Switch and PC. Guardians of Azura. That game looks so fun. And also, I'm a sucker for any game that allows gay romance. But it's not out on PlayStation yet. It's only out on Switch and PC. Also, welcome, Fabled. That's what I asked. Yeah, no, everything I've seen on it looks fantastic. I don't have access to it. I don't have like a proper PC set up, and I don't have a Switch. Apparently, it does have like trademarking for a PlayStation version, so it will probably come to PlayStation eventually. How long that eventually is, we'll have to see, but yeah, eventually. Oh, I see one, I think. There's one of the older ones that's on, but I want to wait for Guardians to Azura, the new one. No, one of the older ones is on there, but no, I'm waiting for the new one. It's a Fantasy Life. Yeah, Fantasy Life's another game that's kind of cool, but I'm also like, I'm in the mindset with the new Fantasy Life where I'm like, I'm so glad that, the dev teams are actually like, I forget the name of the dev team, but that dev team are actually making games again, because they were just nowhere to be seen for like what felt like years, and now they're back and they're making like all their classic games again, and it's like, I've missed you. We got a new Professor Layton coming. You've done this. It's like, oh. Okay, a lot of green. That's about it here. But yeah, I genuinely really hope it does come to PlayStation, because it looks, everything I've seen on it, I'm like, no, this game looks like a me game. Because you know damn well, I'm like, when it comes up saying like, pick either be the boy or the girl, I'm gonna pick the girl, and then I'm gonna romance the girl that looks like Yae Miko. Because you can. Not only can you romance them, you can marry them, and I think you can have kids with them, even in like gay romance. And I'm like, fucking yes, sign me up. It's like, there's also got like a home sim aspect, and it's also got like an adventure game aspect where you can go like dungeon crawling and fight enemies. I'm like, fucking sign me up. I was supposed to be Fast and Furious, yeah. Well, it's like anything. Give it enough time, the fan base will creep in for it. I'm still waiting for fucking Deep Labyrinth's time to shine. Where's my Deep Labyrinth fans at? Anyone? Oh. The joke is that, like, I love that game, but no one fucking knows that game anymore, and it's a real shame. Number of items synthesized? Okay. It was Fossil Fighters? I've never heard of that. With people on Twitter. Twitter's always weirder. I mean, Twitter's always going to be a little weirder because it's statistically proven now that the overwhelming majority of active users on Twitter are bots. Like, it's something like 76% of all active users on Twitter are bots now, which is why that's all you ever fucking see. God, really? Yeah. Over half of the entire internet is monitored by bots now, and Twitter is like 76% of all of Twitter is bots. So the dead internet theory is no longer a dead internet theory, it's a dead internet reality. The majority of the internet is bots talking to each other, not humans. Then Twitter is the worst offender of it, but a lot of that, if you can believe it, only came post Elon. Oh god, no. Causes poison in my wind damage? Hell yeah. Rhythmic bots, or no, just active users. 76% of actual like accounts that are like actually are accounts that function, respond to posts, make comments, do anything that engage with Twitter's system are bots. They're not humans. It's why anytime anyone says something, you see the same 5 fucking posts under it. But yeah, I've never heard of Fossil Fighters, so I'm kind of curious about that, going back on Fable's topic. It was a great 3DS series. Adventures of Pokemon-like story, but you dig up and revive dinosaurs, Digimon kind of thing. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's new to me. I've never heard of it. Like, dead internet theory is not a theory anymore. It's very much a reality. More of the internet than not is bots. Castaways. But now I feel like that one character from the cast. Oh, right. 4 slots with some meat? Jesus. Because I know I've been... The reason why I'm doing this is because I know I've been neglecting my alchemy on and off. So I'm trying to, like, do a bit more. So I want to also hit level 50 if I can help it. Do you recommend it? You just said it's a DS 3DS game. So no, I can't really stream it, because I only really stream it on PlayStation. It's the same when people are like, oh, you should really stream Fear and Hunger, because it was more people than just you, one man. And I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll look into it. It's not on console, no. I had a lot of people that I was like, yeah, you should try Fear and Hunger if you like hard RPGs. And I was like, Nah, I get what you're saying, but nah. Fine. Well, there's still some things, but no, you do have to dig a lot harder to find like the good things, shall we say, in a lot of this stuff. That said, the new like Twitter trend that everyone's jumped on, where it's finding your favorite moment from an old sitcom, where you can see the actors were about to or did break character in the background. I kind of love that trend. Because I love seeing all these little clips of, like, comedies where the cast couldn't 100% keep it together because a joke was too funny. It's also kind of funny just how many of them are from The Office, from Brooklyn 99, or Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's like, man, yeah, in those shows, none of them could fucking keep it together. The jokes were too fucking funny. And it's like, all it takes is you just looking a little closer, and you can see in the background, like, they either grin or... Like, there's one scene from... I think it's from Brooklyn 99, where the character straight up breaks character, laughs, and... It's an old... Well, some of them are from, like, Friends as well, or, like, 70s comedies, but, I mean, like, these are, like, the ones I'm seeing the most clips of. Family Matters or something to... No, I'm saying, but these are the ones that, like, I see pop up the most, but every time I see a couple of them, they're just so fucking funny. But yeah, it's like, he even, like, says, like, the actor's real name, but because he laughs through saying it, they eventually kind of rounded it back around and kept that as, like, the best take, and I'm like, are you serious? There's also, like, one Always Sunny scene where, like, they're driving through, like, a European countryside, and, like, the character driving... throughout it gets a moment of road rage, like hits the horn and shouts, "Get fucked!" And behind him on the seat, you can see it, like, both of the characters that know, like, the camera's positioning, they're behind the chair, so, like, they can't see their faces. Both of them just completely break and start laughing. But the trouble is, like, one of them leans forward and goes into frame, and you can see him just completely laughing his ass off in the back. And I'm just like, I love this trend. Do we need more of this? I love this trend of everyone's just finding, like, all these sitcoms, like newer, older, whatever, and just showing it. Man, you were right. He does look like Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince. And then the actual person who played the character showed up on set, and like all of them started laughing because no one knew that he was going to be there. I miss Uncle Phil. I hope he's resting well in peace. I didn't get into Fresh Prince until like way after the fact, but like, man, that show was so good. Come on, I'm so close. I kind of miss... It worked wonders to make it that you didn't. But I kind of miss in Sophie 1, if you weren't the alchemical level for it, but you were close, you could still make it, but the item would just be weaker. So that was like the only reason why I got like the better variant of the ending in that game, because I was not the alchemical level it wanted me to be to make that one thing.
I can't remember what it was, but that one item you need to make, but I made it anyway, and it let me, like, carry on with it.
これよし照合開始うまくいく気がしないな
And the thing is, like,
材料の力を引き出そう
the whole, like, breaking character during the comedy bit, although it's a lot less often and a lot harder to spot, if it's comedy in a game that's motion captured, if you look closely, sometimes you can see the motion capture characters break. They just animate over it, but you can see from their positioning that, like, they maybe, like, lean over a little bit or, like, turn their head away a little bit. Like, you still see it in, like, motion captured games as well. Like, people pointed out, there's actually a couple times where, like, the motion capture is so on point with Expedition 33, where the characters accidentally look dead at the camera. But usually they're in, like, the background or something, so you don't notice it, but they look dead at the camera for, like, a frame, but because the motion capture is so good, it picks up their eyes, and so their eyes catch it, and I'm just like, oh shit, that's actually kind of cool.
便利なスキルを使う
Okay, that's worthless, don't do that. What about Chain Earth, is that better? Still only 1 point, okay.
便利なスキルをこやーどの戦力これでよしこれで完成だ材料何にしようかな
Really? It's one of everything, but it's literally only 1 point? Jesus Christ. I'm not using the Frosty Crystal because I don't know when it'll be important later. After that one time... Or over using the word, but... and the title. I mean... Like, Aura is just a rebranded version of, like, having the source. Like, having the source, like, oh, that character's got the source from, like, my generation. It's just another way of saying, like, they've got that energy of looking cool. Doesn't help, Robu. I'm just saying it's not a new thing. It's just a generational thing. Every generation has their own, like, real variant of that word. I know you hate people not using the basic dictionary, but it is just a part of how it is. There's always going to be new generational dialects that come in. I'm sure in your generation there were plenty too. Little badass wrestler, check out Omafemi. Okay. I know, but it's just you started me off, and here we are. I'm gonna keep that file or charcoal because I don't know when I'll need it. Do I have anything green that's good? That's it, awesome. That said, I have unironically used aura farming once or twice as a word, and, like, if you want to, like, just unsubscribe now, I get it, but I genuinely like the idea. It's like, because you can use it, you can weaponize the word aura farming so much to point out a criticism of a character, and everyone get what you mean. It's like, oh, they were too busy aura farming to do anything useful. It's like, yeah, they were too busy trying to look cool. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get that high at all. I'm going to hold off making this. I know I wanted to make it, but I'm going to hold off, because if I'm going to make a dimension bomb, I want to make a good fucking dimension bomb. You know? If I'm going to make it, I want to make it God tier, and I just can't make it God tier right now.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, the Atelier music in this game's charming. Alright, fuck, I'm sorry, I was humming along without really thinking. I don't actually know what my favourite Atelier theme, to actually use the word properly, is in the series. I've heard so many of them now, and so many of them are really good. If you can hear that clicking, by the way, that's my blinds. Because I've got my windows open to let a breeze come in, and it's affecting my blinds a little bit. Master, I was thinking about what you said before. Maybe you should ask Rose about it. Seriously? Of course. The fact that she's a lot like your master could mean that Rose is a magician too. I'm curious too, Wilbell. Let's go and ask her. Oh, I don't mean want to see her. Oh, the guy is so into his entrance too. When his music plays, everyone grunts out. Whoo! Oh, Fez. Oh my, so many guests. Welcome to my shop. Rose, are you a magician? Oh, direct as usual. Oh dear, why the sudden question? You've quite the imagination, young lady. Please tell us. That's easy for you to say, but I'm not even sure how I should answer that. She's tough. Enough playing dumb, you know the answer. It seems like you tried to hide it, but I can sense a bit of magic from you. Oh dear, you noticed. Huh? As you said, I'm a magician. No, was a magician would be more correct. Was? So you mean you decided to stop being a magician? Yes, you could say that. Although your earlier assumption wasn't quite correct. Like rest into it, everyone's into it, but that's cool. I like that. I wasn't trying to hide my magic at all. I simply didn't use it for so long that it eventually began to fade on its own. I didn't think that there was any left by this point. Why did you quit being a magician? I answer one question a day. Besides, don't you think it's rude to pry so much into the lives of others? Does that mean I literally have to come back tomorrow and be like, hey? Hello! So, what happened to your face? It's really dark under your eyes. Because of what's going on. We don't have enough employees, yet the work keeps increasing. To be honest, I feel awful. Oh! This might feel a little out of left field, but why does government work always involve such useless procedures? I feel like it's just tearing it all up. How can you joke with such a straight face? I'm not kidding, this is how I feel. That's even scarier! It reminds me, I had a manager of a position like mine a while ago. She would constantly complain as well. I understand her feelings more than ever now. Do you mean Marion? Oh, I know, Sol. Try thinking about sweets. I'm sure you'll feel a lot better. And now I'm not even more stressed out because the sweets I made didn't turn out the way I wanted. Just thinking about it makes me shake. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Take some deep breaths, Sol. Sol, here, do your best. Survive. I should have made dish. It was just a little too sweet. I'll just have one to clean up this paperwork to show how it's done. It's like so cheered up. I helped. Right, next. Oh, is this just going to be a do you want it yet? Oh, you two chose the perfect time. I have the doll from before in stock. You're right, still there. Well, seeing the price. It seems you're both too interested in this doll. Seeing how you're always supporting me, I'll give you a special price, even if it's losing some money. Looks like she really couldn't sell it. I wonder how much cheaper she'll make it. How does this look? 20k? Close. That's still too expensive. It seems like something you two need for some reason. Doesn't matter how much we need it, we can't afford it. We'd buy it if it was cheaper. Right, if you really feel like we're supporting you, you should make it cheaper. You say that, but I'm still running a business here. And if you keep overcharging people like this, you'll just suffer later. No, there's actually someone else who said they were interested in this. Then send it to them if you really can. If I can call a bluff. I understand. I was holding on to it for you, but that's a bit disappointing. I look forward to your next visit. What should we do? Don't worry. She was just saying that to scare her. She'll come crying in no time. I guess so. The price is still ridiculous after all. I do need to get some money, though, because I feel like the next time she offers, it'll be her last offer. So I should probably try and get some money together. Oh, okay, no. It's not worth selling anything in this game. Mr. Perry, just I wanted to ask you. Shallie, why are you hesitating like that? I heard that my mum worked for you, but it seems kind of hard to believe. Nadi's decision to resign was quite sudden. What was my mum like when she worked here? Was she still kind of airheaded? Airheaded? Oh, Nadi was quite the capable secretary when she worked here. In fact, she would constantly scold me. Seriously? I mean, really? She had the courage of a warrior, yet she was extremely attentive to detail. I aspired to become a secretary myself because I admired Nadi. Really? Oh, I can't even imagine. Shallie, you should come visit more often. I'd like to hear more about how Nadi is doing. Okay. I guess Mr. Periand isn't just a scary old guy. Alright, so if there's any quest I want to pick up, and then we'll poke our head out and start getting some money together. Yeah, if I can have it. 6 bombs? What the fuck? Hey, I want to report this quest. I don't think this person should be trusted. Oh, we can do this? Alright, I'll take it with me then.
Ish.
I'll save first. I haven't saved yet today. And then we'll head out. Start doing some side quests. And try and get some money together. Oh, right, because I'm technically in the field, right. There we go. Oh, this is it. How dare I? Jam, fuck. We did make some new things. I wanted to just kind of check. Oh, you would. There you are. Alright, someone took it. There we go. Right, now let's go exploring. We need to take down stray dogs. And the... Oh, we'll go here then, because it's got both. Oh, we've got to take them down, so we can go there as well. Sea wolf. Scissor bee, sea wolf, fairy drake. Oh, fucking everything's there. Just the fairy drake. Okay, both enemies we need. Oh, the mountain horn. Oh, Jesus, there's... Alright, we've got a lot of cleanup to do. We'll clean up every single side quest we can here, for, and then... Oh, whoops. Oh, okay, cutscene, I guess. And by the time you've done all the side quests, I imagine, like, the thing in the corner will be done. If people are panicking this much over the water now, this year's water festival might get cancelled. What's the water festival? Since they're having them in Stellar since forever, people play around with water to show appreciation for its abundance. But with all the talk of drought this year, it might not even happen. Oh, it's one of the few things I look forward to every year. It sounds like a fun festival. Yeah, there's lots of stands selling stuff, and you can use as much water as you want. It's great. They had it back when I was in Stellard. It was a pretty lively festival. A lot of things happened, too. Cortis, you look really relaxed. Did something fun happen back then? No, nothing. Don't worry about it. You're acting weird, Cortis, but it'd be nice if the water festival wasn't cancelled. Yeah, we should all go together if they hold it this year. It's a promise, okay? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Alright, let's... I forgot her range is minuscule in this game, goddamn. Yeah, and then we'll get all the extra experience from all the quests we've already done. Why is Broke 50 Barrels challenge just only popped up now? The fuck? Okay, beat any 5 beasts. Get slag coins.
さあ早く出発しましょう
Do all slags drop slag coins? Slag front, slag cable, slag front, slag memory, slag there. Full star core, slag from slag pot, slag scissors, gravistone, superior weapon, slag heart, scrap mail. Okay, and there's still 2 enemies we haven't encountered. Oh, there's a thing we haven't picked up there. Interesting. Let's go fight this fucking fairy drake. Oh. By the way, Jury, do you know Ral that well? Pretty much just a co-worker. Why? Oh, I'm curious too. They might not talk much, but they seem to understand each other really well. Yes, that's right. That's why I was asking. It's nothing like what you're thinking. So what is there then? I told you. It's just, you two seem like complete opposites. I didn't think you would be able to get along at all. So that's all it was. Should we hear you? Yup, it's probably just because we've known each other for so long. She was getting ready to ship them, I know that. I know her. Oh, she got the IK on all of them, holy. Why is the music so much more aggressive? It's because these guys are supposed to be like more aggressive. It's insane that she can't use alchemy. I get it, she's not the main character, but come on. Since I say, buy the continuation and reference and do something from the book. Okay. Seems like an angel room and aroma pouch. 15 jewels in the Dusk Sea, and get 3k from requests.
私を本気で怒らせたみたいね。火の王よ、答えなさい。もう終わり？余裕だったね。まもなく。おーっと、ビンビン感じるよ。何かありそうな予感。どうしようかな。昔の錬金術で作られたもの。どこに向かうの？
So I'm trying to find slag coins. Oh, it can show up in the ghost ship. I guess it fits under other.
いい素材が見つかるといいな。チャンスね。こっちから行くわよ。
Oh, the ultimate's ready now. I'll hold on to that. Thanks all the same.
爆弾投げるよ。ドカーン。終わりにしましょう。一気に決めるわ。もらったわ。
加勢するぞ。
傷を直します。ああ、本気で怒った。失敗なんてしないもん。これでどう？了解。ルールに決めるよ。力が溢れてる。これなら。やっ。
No, no, no. The game's like, hey, you want to use your ultimate, right? I'm like, no, stop. You want to use your ultimate, right? Fuck it.
すぐに終わらせる。行くぞ。
見せちゃおうかな。
Barrel impact, go.
終わりにしましょう。お掃除しましょう。もらったわ。本気で怒った。成長してるとこ見せてあげる。これでどう？とっておき見せちゃおうかな。ほらほら、危ないよ。続きます。
お前の相手は俺だ。悪い。手加減しない。任せておけ。あ、こんなところか。
But fucking Logi going from just running up and swinging them to fucking teleport slashing them in this game, like, oh my god. Oh, you know what I should also check? I think it was in status. Yeah, how many I've got 2 more growth points. Okay, as I said, I should remember the growth point system and actually do something with that every now and then. Maybe recover HP when you realign. Oh, hell yeah.
Kami, 昔のものって見てどうしようかな。どんなもんよ。
Fucking.
私にまだ
There we go.
ついていないみたい。とっておき見せちゃおうかな。めちゃめちゃ痛いわよ。てやー。私だって終わりにしましょう。ヒールこれでどう？本気で怒った。だけど我慢してね。
まだまだ。
もう頑張っちゃうよ。力が溢れてる。これなら氷で攻撃します。
Damn, that did most of their life.
私を本気で怒らせたみたいね。修行の成果見せてあげる。もう終わり？余裕だったね。
I need coins.
よーし、がっつり探索しちゃうぞ。よーし、かかってこない。にしましょう。お掃除しましょう。もらったわ。はいはいっと。本気で怒った。思いっきりやっちゃうよ。
まだまだ。
これで私に決めます力を。とっておき見せてもらった。
No, I'm gonna end up accidentally clicking the ult on a basic enemy. It's gonna happen because the menu for like hard defaults, they want you to use that fucking ult.
とっておき見せちゃおうかな。爆弾投げるよ。ドカーン。終わりにしましょう。見てるのに織田物よ。もらったわ。続きます。こちらから行くわ。最大の防御よ。本気で怒った。とっておき見せちゃおう。もらった。
おとなしくしてろよ。
本気で怒った。お疲れ様。
There we go. I was starting to think, I was like, come on, this guy can't have much left. Still no luck.
どうしようかな。
どうだ、結構集まったんじゃないか。
Oh, one slag coin. All right. We're on the board.
よいしょ。一気に片付けとっておき見せちゃおうかな。大々ライトニング。私だって終わりにしましょう。見えるかしら。本気で怒った。失敗なんてしないもん。狙い通りよ。やってあげるよ。クールに決めるよ。
I didn't read that until after it went. Estra's bonus is all items affect both enemies and allies. That sounds very fucking dangerous, actually.
急いで投げないと。私を本気で怒らせたみたいね。片付けてあげる。乗っていきます。へへ、楽勝楽勝。
Oh, slag core is nice though. We do need more of them.
さっさと片付けるわ。古臭くて
Shards, need more coins.
使えるものなの？
It's like no enemies in here. Coins though, coins.
これはなんだ。
You know when we got it because the quest marker on the corner will say we've got 3 quests done instead of 2.
シャキシャキ野菜どうしようかな。
Hey, we can get out of here now.
どこに向かうの？
Where's home? There it is. One Fire Lord's Choco and you'll give me 65 coal? That's it? Brother. Alright, let's see what her final offer is. Oh, you two, welcome. You seem in a good mood. Here, to tell you the truth, I just saw something super expensive. I'm just really happy today. Wow, that's great. I mean, money is a great thing. I feel so much better now that you two say that too. Why? Because the item I saw was the doll you two were interested in. You're kidding. It was a difficult decision, but this is business, so I let it go. My eyes full of tears. Although, they let me jack up the price even more. Anyway, I don't have the doll anymore, but I still have plenty of other things to sell. Please take a look. She really sold it. By the looks of it, she sold it at a really high price. Who on earth could have brought it? This isn't good. I have a bad feeling about this. It couldn't be... I'm not 100% sure I buy this. Hang on. Yes, who could it be? Oh, Miss Linka, what is it? I apologize for coming by so suddenly. But would it be possible for you to come to the corporation right now? That's okay, but what could it be? Could this be about Mum? The chairman wished to invite you here for tea, Miss Charlotte. I apologize for calling you here so suddenly. No, it's okay. How's Nadi doing? She kind of spaces out a lot, but she's always taking care of me, even though I want her to rest. She starts working if you leave her alone. Yeah, that's right. Oh, sorry for shouting. Don't worry about such manners. Young people should be energetic. There's something the chairman wished to tell you, Miss Charlotte. What's that? Your father was an alchemist who came here from another city. So I've heard. I was quite irritated when he took Nadi from me and brought her to the lower city. That may be the reason I came to dislike the lower city. How childish of me. But that also shows just how much I relied on her as a subordinate. I see. When Nadi decided to resign, I was still a child attending school. I was very sad and lonely at the time. After you were born, I asked Nadi a number of times if she would return, but she always refused. She said that she had already made her decision to leave. Shallie, does Nadi seem happy? To me, she's always seems bubbly and airheaded, calm and a little dumb, but she's still my mum. Then she must be happy. Come on, Mr. Pratrid, that's enough talk. We have no idea what could happen with her. She might be fine, she hasn't collapsed again. That's true. Yes, you're right. I was simply feeling nostalgic, and a little gloomy. If it's okay with you, would you mind talking like this once in a while? I'd like to look towards the future. Oh, of course, no problem. I didn't expect Mr. Perrion to be like that. I might seem differently now. Fucking... I was like, oh, I'm right here, I might as well just use this workshop. Uh-oh. Oh, right, let's see what this is about. Hello, you two! What are you doing here? This is unusual. I actually obtained an automaton from a shop near here recently. I thought they might have another one, so I came to take a look. There was an automaton for sale in a place like this? Yes, and it was run by a young girl, to be honest. I was surprised myself. A young girl? Could that be Catla's shop? Yes, that's right. I believe that was her name. She gave me a very special discount. In fact, very kind. Do you mind if we ask how much she paid for it? Really cool. I just paid whatever she asked. What? It was probably super expensive. Really? Considering I obtained an automaton, it seemed extraordinarily reasonable. I remember Catla celebrated how she sold the automaton for a high price. I guess Albert was the customer in question. Oh, you know her? Well, let me know if she gets another one in stock. I'll buy it. I don't think you need to worry. I doubt anyone else would buy it. That price was reasonable. Ugh, rich people are just crazy. What are you talking about, Shallie? Compared to the prospects of the future, my investment is trivial. What was it? Fucking... No, I got distracted. The Walking in Dust continuation.
Globe, Traveler's Rational, Ancient Power Belt. Okay.
どれを調合しちゃおうかな。
Globe is out of our level range.
材料何にしようかな。
Make this.
よし、調合開始。便利なスキルを使う。よし、材料便利。どの戦力これで。よし、これで完成だ。材料何にしようかな。
Oh, we're not gonna make anything good with this, but
属性値を上げよう。こうしちゃえ。属性値を上げよう。便利なスキルを使うよ。属性値を上げよう。便利なスキルを使うよ。よし、どの戦力を引き継ごう。よし、これで完成。材料何にしようかな。
oh, and then wrap up, go.
どれを調合しちゃおうかな。材料
We can't
何
make
に
that
し
a
ようか
good one of
な。
them yet.
材料何にしようかな。よし、調合開始。便利なスキルを使う。こうだ。あと一声。便利なスキルを使うよ。属性値を上げよう。便
There we go. I was like, fucking chuck something on it.
これで完成だ。
Hey, you complete this chapter. No, one more. I'm not done yet. I will advance chapter, but not fucking yet. I need to see what else I can make.
材料何にしようかな。よし、調合開始。じゃんじゃん行こう。うまくいく気がしないな。
Oh, right, there isn't a. Oh,
便利
hang
な
on.
スキルを使うよ。よし。
I've just got used to just chucking on. Oh, it goes there, so chuck it there. No.
今のところいいんじゃないかな。属性値を上げよう。あと、どの戦力を引き継ごう。よし、これで材料何にしようかな。
Oh,
材料
new
何
cloth,
にしよう
yes.
かな。よし、調合開始。こんな感じでしょう。属性値を上げ。よし、材料の力を引き出す。こうしちゃえ。どの戦力これで。よし、これで完成だ。材料何にしようかな。
Holy shit, I have so much trash.
よし、調合開始。便利なスキルを属性値を上げよう。よし、順調。次行ってみよう。便利。どの戦力を引き継ごう。これ、よし、これで完成だ。
Okay.
材料何にしようかな。
I'll make both of these. Why not?
よし、調合開始。こうだ。便利なスキルを使う。よし、やるぞ。
Actually, no, put that there.
気がしないな。よし、順調。どの戦力を引き継ごう。これで、よし、これで、新しいスキルを
Hidden
覚え
effects.
た。
Okay.
材料何にしようかな。よし、調合開始。属性値を上げよう。よし、材料。よし、やるぞ。属性値を上げよう。どの戦力をこれ。よし、これで完成だ。 材料何にしようかな。
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, it's gonna be one of them, huh?
これよーし、照合開始。よし、材料の力を引き出そう。よし、材料の力を引き出そう。次行ってみよう。便利なスキルを使うよ。便利なスキルを使うよ。よーし、どの戦力を引き継ごう。これでいいかな。よーし、これで完成。レベルアップ。
Hang on. Hang on, this is Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Oh, hey, I heard that you're the one who filled my request. Thank you much. Here's my thanks. The double foot component. I gathered the coins that you asked, but what are you going to do with so many of them? Well, it's a trade secret, but you did help me gather those coins. I can tell you a little bit. To tell you the truth, not a single shop in this whole city has these. If I'm the one carrying them, I can sell them at a high price. It will rain cash. I have a mountain of money. The shop will hit it big. I can't stop laughing. Sure, I guess? Whoops, sorry for talking too long. I'll want to stock up again after these all sell out, so I'll see you again. Yeah, go on then. Let's wrap up this chapter, see what the next one brings. Trivia unlocked. Chapter 6 clear. Chapter 7 clouded sun and moon. Moving on. We decided to suspend the investigation for the Eastern Continent for the time being. Dude, you sound like you're just trying to go through the game. I don't mean to. I said my throat is genuinely really fucked today. It really is kind of like going through the motions. I don't know what I'd done to it. I just woke up this morning and it was real like sharp and spiky. I'm enjoying the game enough. I'm in the middle ground where it's like, if I didn't enjoy this game, I would have stopped. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a throat. Where, if I wasn't enjoying it, I'd have stopped. That was the whole point of the last time we streamed this. When we streamed it last, I made it very clear. It's like, if I don't fuck with this game by the end of the stream, I'm done. Because I just really wasn't enjoying it at all by that point. But I ended up enjoying the last stream quite a bit. For me, it's just like, my throat is just super shot. But I do want to get through this game quicker. just because I said I want this done before Res Lorena comes out, and we're almost in September, you know, the month it comes out. But, like, that's it. I'm enjoying the game enough. I don't hate it. If I did, I would have stopped. Because regardless of how much I love the franchise, if one game in it's not doing it for me, I wouldn't have continued. You know? I just don't like this one as much as a lot of the other ones. And I think I'm a little bit more, like, bitter about it to an extent. Because this is the very last Atelier for me to play that's, like, mainline available. And so the fact that the very last one I've got to is the one that I'm not completely enjoying is, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, there's a part of you that in your head kind of wants the last one to be, like, pretty good, if not, save the best for last. So the fact that this one's been a little underwhelming for me, it's like, this is the last one I've yet to play. I've played 25 of these fucking games, and this is the one that's kind of like, you know? Because genuinely, it's been a journey. I've enjoyed the journey. Not all of them have hit the same. Like, this isn't the worst Atelier by any stretch of the imagination. As much as I like Marie, that game is... No, that's the worst. They had to start somewhere, but oh boy. Wait, why? The risk versus reward is too unfavorable for now. But because my throat's a little short, it's why I'm not doing the voices as, like... well... as I would normally do it. Like, I'm not as, like, focused on doing the voices as much. Because I'd rather rest my throat a little bit more. Sounds reasonable. Risking our lives going to a distant land isn't going to help Stella anytime soon. Unfortunately. It's not just you. Central's independent investigation is also going too slowly. Can't the alchemists who help with the water equipment help with this? Wasting a long time ago. Yeah, difference is, you made yourself sick. I actually have, like, you know, some degree of voice control and limiter that I know what's worth doing and what isn't. The only reason why I'm doing less is because my throat's already hurting. If it wasn't, I'd be fine. To be honest, you know what's probably caused my dry throat? It's gotten hella fucking humid real quick over the past couple of days. It's probably just reactionary to that. That it's gone from, like, relatively fine to, like, super humid the past couple of days here in England. Or at least where I am in England. But I love doing the voices. I love putting a bit of me into every character. Forced accents, yeah. The only voices I don't do anymore are, like, the really gritty, gravelly ones. Just because I did, like, hurt my throat kind of bad one time doing it. And I went, I won't do that again. It's why if I ever livestream Dragonstar Varnir, even though there's a character that's got, like, a super grisly, deep voice, I won't be replicating it. I'll give him a deep voice, but I won't be going all in on the gravel. Because it's just, no, it's not worth it. It starts to... I can't keep that gravelly voice. The closest, like, I can do the snake voice relatively consistently, but that's because I understand how David Hayter does it a little bit. I'm nowhere near as good as him, obviously, because he's the professional voice actor who's done the character for 2 decades. Nearly 3 decades. I'm just some schmuck. But I did kind of get the feel for it. It's in the back of the throat. Once you kind of get a feel for it in the back of the throat, it's really not too bad. It's not too bad. If you just try and force the grit, no, you're putting strain on your throat. If you can find, like, that little thing right in the back of your throat, you can kind of sit there comfortably. Melgear. And it never really affects anything. Honestly, the voice that put on the most strain for me was Seto Kaiba. Card games. Doing that voice for a while, that starts to strain. Because that's like a really, like, almost like, you have to almost, like, hold your breath as you talk in a way. If you really want to help, you wouldn't have had to implement the emergency measures. But that's on my throat. Scottish voice and yeah, that's the trouble though as well. Like, I can kind of get away with accents. I mean, I over-exaggerate accents because I don't have it natively. If you ask me to tell you what someone from Liverpool sounds like, it would come out Scottish, even though it isn't, because I would exaggerate it more because I'm not, you know, I don't have that accent. But because I'm close-ish enough, it really isn't much of a strain to, like, put on a bit of an accent. I mean, when I do Heisme in Metaphor, he really rolls his tongue and has, like, a really fucking deep, like, local accent. And when he's, like, talking and he goes, well, you're not to understand. These things can happen. I lost my son when... And you're like, oh god, here we go, Heisme. I can't do the accent as well, but I can kind of get that roll of the tongue that he has. I can do the Stuart Clark kind of voice that he has for Dion in Final Fantasy 16, and also Stroll in Metaphor Refantasio. A little bit. But that's more just like a harsh posh. Like, you make it a little, like, you put a bit more emphasis on your words, but then put a bit of like a rashness on top of it, and you kind of get that voice he has. And the thing is, that's just his voice. Like, if you hear, like, Stuart Clark, like, talk normally, that's just his fucking voice. He just talks when he's doing his Stroll voice. Dion is a little bit more sharp because he's supposed to be a royal bloodline character, but still. When I friendly let my foreign voice try. Yeah, no, don't do that. If I'm going to do a voice that's more damaging, you will hear the more of a rumble come at the end of the voice, because I use the back of my throat and not my main throat. I know that sounds like bollocks, but if you, like, look into voice acting, you'll hear a lot of VA say something similar to that. Like, David Hayter, that's literally how he does his snake voice without ruining his throat. He just rumbles the back of his throat and has, like, the vibrations of the rumble do the voice, and then he just talks in a deep voice. He doesn't have the throat carry the voice, because if he does that, it would hurt him. It sounds like bullshit, but it's one of those things, the more you look into it, the more it will start to make sense. The water is under his jurisdiction anyway. He's the one who talked with the alchemist. We should go see Periand. Any bonus things? Oh yeah, let's go see Periand. Oh, whilst I'm here... Okay, that's on the ship. Yeah, I'll just take it with me. Oh god, no. Hey, use gems I don't care about. There we go. Deliver a large amount of sand? What the fuck's wrong with you? Aren't you in the thing as well? Oh no, you're on the eastern continent. I'll still pick you up though, because we'll do you along the way at some point. Speaking of my throat though, I am kind of parched, so I'm going to go refill my water, and then we'll carry on with the Periand Corporation. So BRB guys. God, those clouds have really come in. I'm back. I'm going to get some water, put my head out the window. I was like, oh, it was like bright and sunny earlier. It's now like completely covered in cloud, but it's still just as warm. Great. So let's go to Perian. See what they've got to say. Why do you want to know about the alchemist who repaired the water equipment? They might know more about the dusk. What you want to know is how to stop the drought, not concerning the dusk. That's not really... Then what do you intend to do? I don't think the things happening in my village and instead are unrelated. That's why I feel like I need to find the truth behind this, as an alchemist. I see, that's noble of you. Do you have the same idea? Yeah, I want to help this town in my own hands too. Even if you have to leave your mother. I can't do anything for my mum right now. I want to at least be someone who she would be proud of. Is that so? Very well. Tell them, Linka. Very well. The alchemist's name is Keithgriff Hazeldine. Keithgriff Hazeldine? It seems he came here to research alchemy from the past, but just happened to find an issue with the equipment. What kind of person is he? He's not much socially, that's an understatement, but he's an honest guy. Also, he had an automaton following him. Someone with an automaton following them? Wait, does it move on its own? The name was originally given to human-like machine dolls capable of autonomous actions. They were created with alchemy in the past, but the technology is lost now. It's extremely rare to see one still in operating condition. The one problem that Keith's visit caused was due to the automaton. Because of that, my son became obsessed, as if he didn't have enough issues already. That's why Al was asking for more information about automatons. Where did this Keith go? We don't know, though he did have an interest in this region, so he may be working nearby. I see. He's a man who seeks to find knowledge for his own work. I'm sure you'll meet him if you continue your work. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to that. I'm going to show up and go, who are these children, and just cuss us out. Or we will start smoking in the library again. It might take too long. Searching for the truth is a long, frustrating process. Yes, if you've not played Persona 4, it's like an 80-hour-long RPG just to find the fucking truth. These things take time. You have to prepare to invest a lot of time. Are we done? I've told you everything I know. Yes. Perian, thank you very much. Let's go back to the ship for now. We have to sort through this information. Sounds good. The only thing we really found out was his name. He's an amazing alchemist and he has an automaton following him. That might be enough information. Yes, although we don't even know where to go and meet him. What, Shallie, are you intending to go looking for him? Yes, I thought you would intend to do the same. It's true I thought that at first, but you even said so yourself. We need to continue our investigations on our own. Even though we might figure everything out if we meet Keithgriff? You say that, but we don't even know where he is. Also, always relying on others will never solve anything. It's more important to do something with our own strength. Always relying on others? Is that how you view me? I never said that. Oh, why do you always have to take things so negatively? I'm sorry. But I really do want to search for Keithgriff. This is the first real clue we found to solve Lusion Village's problems after all. I know you'd say that. Well, guess I can't help it. Can't help what? In the end, you see the issues facing this town as someone else's problem. Why would you say something like that? That's terrible. Besides, you're the only one who thinks my concerns aren't your problem. What? When did I ever say that? Oh, fuck. Keithgriff got mentioned once and somehow he immediately causes problems. Fucking Jesus Christ. You heard that a little issue happened in Stellard and then you had to rush back from the eastern continent. My village's been affected by drought for a long time already. Everyone's barely hanging on. I know that, but no, you don't understand. No, there's no way you could understand. People living in such a blessed land can never understand our suffering. You're acting like you're the only one suffering? How stupid. It's true that Stella is blessed from your viewpoint, but it doesn't mean that everyone living here is happy or blessed. My mum and I have had to work hard to get by, yet something like that happened to her and I have no idea what to do. Something like that? Did something happen to your mother? It reminds me, back at Mr. Perryard's place,
It's nothing. Besides, no matter what it is, a spoiled little princess would never understand. I see. Anyway, if we have different ideas about what to do, then we can't help it. Yes, if our goals differ, then there's no need to force ourselves to work together. Yeah, that's right, I agree. This is where we split. Yeah, I'll see you guys next chapter when you're friends again. The fucking happy music, though. We left and it's da da. Come on. Now what should I do? What are you doing, Shallie? Oh, Master, I was just thinking about what I could do and ended up here. What? You're kidding. I'm serious. Just kidding. Well, since we can't go to the Eastern Continent, maybe we should just do normal work for now? Oh, please don't get me back to these normal fucking chapters. It's an emergency, you know. The world instead could disappear. And you're going to fix it by walking around mindlessly? No, but then you need to act. You're not really the thinking type, right? That's not true. Yeah, it is. I'm the same way. Really? Yep. That's why I know. If you're worried, just take action. That's how we are. You might be right. You should go outside for work. Okay, I'll do that. Alright, then I'll do whatever I can. Working away, even though the pay's just okay. No! She's not in my party anymore! No! And she took her friends with her too! I need the gang back, like, now. I need these two to make up, like, now. Well, so, hello. You're alone today? That's strange. That doesn't really matter. More importantly, do you have any work? Let's see. How about a survey of the open sea? That sounds ideal for you. The sea? You need a ship for that. Of course you do, that's why I asked you. So, I wasn't in town for a while, so I really want to do something instead. Work in the city? I wasn't expecting that. I'll need some time to make changes. I'm sure I'll find something. Mind waiting a while? Okay. Didn't expect you to say that you won't work out of town. Did something happen? No, I'll do some work that uses the ship again soon. Yeah, she doesn't want to tell him she's had a big falling out. Oh, it's Miruka. That's unusual. By the way, I wonder if Neo managed to meet up with her older sister yet. Neo? She's a herbalist I know from Colsey. She's about the same age as me, but she's really smart and reliable. According to Neo, her sister was going to head towards Stellard. Maybe they're traveling separately. Do you two know this sister of hers? Nope, according to Neo, she's the apprentice of an alchemist named Keithgriff Hazeldine. Apparently she's investigating ancient ruins with him, but this Keithgriff guy is actually... Wait, could he be... Ashura, do you know something? I heard about him in Central. He's a highly skilled alchemist. He's also wanted for destroying facilities. I think I've heard that name before. That reminds me, Neo's sister was always also wanted for destroying ruins. Like master, like apprentice. Right. Anyway, Esha, you were saying? Well, a little while back, a traveling alchemist named Keithgriff visited me. He asked me to synthesize something. Esha, I think that's something you should have immediately reported to Soul. I didn't think it was a big deal, I'm sorry. Tell you the truth, Keith's apprentice is a friend of mine, but I haven't even heard rumors about her. She's supposed to have come here, right? And if that stubborn old man is here too, you might unexpectedly run into them. Oh. Be quiet, Shal. Sorry. Did something happen? Yeah, to tell you the truth, she had a big falling out with the other Shallie. You don't need to get so mopey just because you had a fight. Yeah, I know, but I've never had an argument with Shallie before. Everything was always fun when we were together. This is kind of a shock. Also, Shallie looked like she was really hurt. Then just go apologize. But what should I apologize for? What do you mean?
When I told her back then was how I actually felt. It was my honest feelings. I asked her why she was always trying to rely on people who she doesn't know. I was really frustrated and sad. I see. I thought things would never change, that we'd get along forever. But it seems like I didn't actually know anything about Shallie. Miruka's gonna be like, you knew her for like a week tops. What the fuck are you talking about? My sister gave me some good sweets. You should have some. Okay, sorry Miruka, and thanks. You're not gonna know someone's whole life story after just, like, hanging out with them for a bit. I see you, right. Welcome home, Shallie. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little tired today. Hey, you okay? Don't worry about me, go get some rest. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll feel better in a little bit. But since you're home, would you mind talking a bit? I need to stay cheerful like always. I can't cause Mum any worry. Aww. I just realized we're using this cauldron again and not the one in the ship. It didn't come up saying nuh-uh. Yeah, we really are like... We really are in like our breakup arc, huh? Sure. Oh, we just gotta... Yeah, just do some synthesis, pass some time. There's, okay. No. I have... It's kind of fitting, but I have way more contaminated water than I do just water. Oh, it's the fucking crystal ball. I was about to say, it's like, what's making it so expensive? No, the crystal ball. Alright. That's not gonna be enough. Oh, no, does it? Oh, it doesn't have a hidden effect, okay. How many greens? Alright, no, this one it is. Oh my god, the cost! Play! Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this where we are now? Is this how is this gonna be? Everything's just gonna be super fucking expensive and I have to waste points dragging it down into oblivion. Whoops. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Oh, I've got an email. Okay, nothing interesting. Gotta do the trade over. I've got to see what if anyone can have something better. Oh, I need to make specific things. Oh, fuck. 5 holonic steel plates and 10 stellar fabrics. Holonic steel plates, we'll start with that. Okay, I need more Holonic for Holonic still plays. That fucking tracks.
これでいいかな。材料何にしようかな。これよーし、照合開始。どうなるんだろう。属性値を上げよ。でこれやどの戦力これよーし、これで材料何にしようかな。これよーし、照合開始。よし、材料あと一声。こうしたらいけそう。もうちょい。よし、材料の力を引き出そう。じゃん。いやどの戦力これよーし、これで。
Oh, Jesus.
シャリちゃん
Shaylee, you're home early. Mum, I told you you shouldn't be up.
あら
I'm fine, see? You collapsed the other day, Mum. That's serious stuff. Go lie down.
ママ
Oh my gosh, you're so scary.
母さん
Mum, Raul's been giving me all kinds of work lately. Oh, I expect of my daughter. You've really grown up. Even the chairman of the corporation was talking about giving me work.
シャリちゃん
I'm glad you're working hard, but make sure you're taking care of yourself. I know you get hungry really quickly. Yeah, I know. Oh, the music. Mum was pushing herself to appear healthy. She should have rested in bed. Is there anything I can do for her? Is this about your mother's illness, Shal? Yeah, I was just wondering if there's anything I can do. I thought I became more capable, but there's nothing I can do myself. Shal, complaining to me won't change anything. I don't have the ability to help your mother either. You should talk to other people. I'm sorry that I can't help. That's not true, Miruka. But you're right, I should talk to lots of people. It's too soon to quit. Do your best, Shal. I say that, but who should I talk to? Oh, I know. Your mother has a serious illness like that, Shaylee. I didn't know what to do about my mum's illness, so I was pretending that I was just thinking about Stella. No matter how I looked at her, I could see that she was weakening, but she always pretended to be well. After seeing that, I knew I had to do something. I thought you, Escher, you're a great alchemist. You might know some sort of way. I'd love to help if I could, but I just studied whatever I liked, so I don't know much about illness. This is no good. I need to study more, or I can never call myself a professional. I'm sorry, Shaylee. Nothing to apologize for, Escher. It's my fault for being so helpless. Oh, I know. Are there any people around who have known your mother for a long time? Someone like that might have a hint for you, at the very least. Can you think of anyone? Mr. Gerald? Mr. Shaley, unfortunately the chairman is currently away. Do you have some sort of urgent business? Think my mum isn't getting any better. Miss Nadi. I was just trying to act strong last time I came here, but I can't do anything for my mum. I thought Mr. Gerald might know something that could help. Anything would be fine. Even if I had a hint, I'll look for the rest. I'll do anything, so please ask him. Miss Shaley, the chairman is already searching for ways to save Miss Nadi. He is? We'll explain the situation later. For now, please just make sure Miss Nadi has plenty of rest. Also what? Please, put your mother at ease. I believe the only thing that you can do, is continually to smile cheerfully. Miss Nadi is a very strong woman. She wouldn't pass away and leave you alone. That's why you need to retain hope and watch over her. You mustn't give up. Okay. I really am useless, aren't I, Shaylee? Oh. That's right, Shaylee isn't with me anymore. Well, you out and about? You're right fucking here. I'm finished, Raul. Good job. You're alone today too? Pretty much. You don't normally dodge subjects. Did something happen? Not really. Nothing happened. We're fine. Oh yeah? Well, that's good then. So, let's send the documents to Central. Thank you, Escher. Heyo! Oh, hello, Shaylee. What are you doing here? I figured I should get some work done. That's good. By the way, how's your mum doing? Any improvement? No, nothing yet, but I haven't given up hope. The other Shallie was asking Keith about it before too.
さんに聞いてた
About her illness.
シャレじゃん
Shallie was?
っていうか
And by Keith, does she mean... No, wait, it wouldn't be a coincidence like that.
シャリちゃん
Shallie looked really worried, you know.
シャリ
Shallie, I see.
おい
So you're really alright not to go over there? Go where? Shallie's place, of course.
どうして
Why?
言いたい
Looks like you want to say something.
私
I said something awful to Shallie. That's why I...
ぐだぐだ言ってねえでさっさと行きやがれ
Don't tell me about it! Go talk to her about it yourself! Ah!
もう
I'm sure the other Shallie's waiting for you. She's really worried.
あいつはお前を
She won't turn you away. Get going. Okay. Go see Shallie. ... Go find Shaylestra. Oh, and the song's playing. Yet.
です兄様
Is that you, Cortis? I'm sorry, I want to be alone right now.
コルテスさんじゃないよ
It's not Cortis.
私
It's me.
シャリーさん
Shaylee!
母さんから
I heard from my mum
薬を持って
that
き
you
て
brought her medicine. I just wanted to drop by and say thank you. No, don't worry about it. Nadi's been doing a lot to help me too. But she seems to be feeling a lot better because of that.
あり
Thanks.
いろんな人に
A lot of people helped me make it. It wasn't just me, so I don't really deserve any gratitude.
何
What's that supposed to mean? I'm thanking you, so you should accept it. You're acting pretty rotten.
そんなつ
That's not what I meant.
私は
My mum was suffering, and I wanted to help her, but I couldn't do anything.
そんな時に
Then you brought that medicine? I really am grateful about it. You could at least let me thank you.
ごめんなさい
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Shaylee.
謝らな
I
いでよ
apologize.
自分でも分かってる
Even I realize I'm just venting my frustration off onto you. But we had an argument like that the other day. Yet you grew up so much while I was just moping around.
やっぱり私
It seems like you didn't need me after all, and I've been left behind.
置いてかれたみたい
I don't even know what to do.
どうしようもないんだもんシャリーさんの
Shaylee, you big idiot!
シャリー
Shaylee,
寂しかった
you think you were the only one who felt sad?
思うの
I was too. But I had no choice but to do this alone. You don't need to cry. You're the one who's crying, Shaylee.
一人になってか
Been
ら
thinking all this time
考えてたの
about the other day.
この間のこと
No, not just that. Everything since coming here.
慣れない街
I met a girl the same name in a city I didn't know. I felt like the heroine of some storybook. Yeah, that's why I misunderstood. I thought we were special. I thought there was no way we could ever disagree with each other. But that wasn't the case. We just happened to get along and didn't try to get to know each other more deeply.
私たちは
We aren't special, we're just normal girls.
それじゃあ
That no good? No. And that's why I started thinking about things that I could do to help you.
弱くて意地張
I'm
って
weak
ばっかりで
and useless. The only thing going for me is how persistent I am. But if I'm with you, yeah, same here. I think the fact that we're different people is why being together gives me such a warm feeling.
一緒にいるとあったかいんだねどうしても
I wonder why I couldn't figure this out sooner. I really am an idiot.
私だ
Me too. Trophy unlocked, the reconciliation.
こうして私たちは
Made amends with Shaylee. I like how the description says made amends with Shaylee. So you would probably just get this trophy as is, regardless of which way around you are and which like of the Shayleys you're playing as. It doesn't say make amends with Shaylee Estra. It just says Shaylee. That's kind of cute. He would make amends because of this. I feel like we'll be spending a lot of time together.
まだまだ不安なこ
I'm
と
still
だらけ
worried about things, but we can finally start moving forward. That was cute. The Encyclopedia of Illnesses. Oh shit. Menz, you can use the ship again because you had it in your ship instead of one at home. When has grown, you awaken a new hidden powers and alchemist. The specialized commands. Alright, shoot. Specialized commands. A special ability is usable by your heroine only during bursts. Charlotte's ability is mixed, which allows her to use 2 items at once. One use count will be consumed from each. Ah, they've been shuffling out the party. God damn it, 1 second. Okay, she still has everything she had on her. I was like please don't unequip her. That's such a huge divot. Yep, no. Wait, are we already doing this bit? Is this chapter like really short then? We fall out, we reconcile, and then it's the end grind bit? Well, and also all the yapping with everyone, now the duo are together again. But this is a real fucking short chapter. Master, I'd love to know how to fly sometime. Please? Oh, you're so persistent. I think what I'll do all the dialogues we can do now, and then I'll wrap up. And if I get some spare time between now and the next time I stream it, I will do some grind work. Because I think we haven't had any real combat this stream, like outside of just me just doing a little bit of grinding at the start. And I am conscious of my equipment eventually starting to fall behind, so I think I'll do a little bit of work off screen if I can. But you won't teach me anything about flying. What is the magician supposed to teach you? You should learn to think for yourself a little. If you really want to fly, that should be natural. I think I should better keep her fooled like this. I guess. Shallie. I tried reading, but what I read didn't help much. No matter how much I think, I can't come up with anything. She doesn't know what to do, and it sounds to me like back then. The more I think about it, the more scared I get. That I don't have any talent with alchemy. But she's different from me. I ran away from my troubles. Still. Fine, no getting gloomy. Your cheerfulness is your redeeming feature, so you just keep holding on to those dreams. First, you need to use your body. We'll talk after that. Try sitting on the broom dozens, no, hundreds of ways. Sit on the broom and imagine yourself flying where you want to go. This is a matter of body and mind. I see, I understand. So if I sit on the broom and imagine myself flying, I do kind of feel like I can do this. You're really fast at getting back on your feet, that's for sure. I'll try running on this. Image training. Huh. What's wrong? You don't seem too cheerful. To tell you the truth, I made a huge mistake. I put the slag coins you connected in my shop, but they won't sell at all. I thought it was weird, but then I realized they were valued a long time ago, but they're worthless now. That's what I heard. You heard? Wait, you knew? Yeah, Raul mentioned that when I accepted the job. Oh, now you mention it, he did. If you knew, then why didn't you tell me? I just figured you had your reasons. I didn't want a medal. Same here. I thought it was pretty amazing that you wanted to sell money itself. I guess I still have a lot to learn as a merchant. I lost a lot of money. Hey, everyone's got their own troubles. To make up for the loss, I need to make some big sales. Oh, by the way, you two are alchemists, right? I happen to have some rare items for alchemy in stock. Would you care to take a look? Actually, I'm kind of in a hurry right now. I actually don't have any money on me right now, really. See you later. Wait up, please! What do you sell? I'll take the orb since it's new, but that's about it. Alright, bye, you little gremlin. Oh, Miruka! It's weird meeting in a place like this. I had a request. Don't hold back, you can always just ask us. Well, they're saying that. What do you want to do? I don't really care. Alright, then it's settled. The contents of the request was, let's see, it was gathering research ingredients. Yeah, relics from the past. There you go. I don't really know much about alchemy, so I don't really understand what it's all for. But I'm sure you'll do fine. You're all alchemists. You should be able to understand each other. Please make sure Shao doesn't pick up anything strange. Leave it to me. Hey, you guys! Sounds like people don't have much faith in you. Well, you two... Oh, this is too much. street carpenter.
Ish.
There's someone else I wanted to talk here, I'm sure. Oh, what's the gift? You know how you got mad before about Juri not understanding how you feel, Miruka? I can relate to that. My mum makes a lot of assumptions and does crazy things. It really causes trouble for me. Well, it's true that your mother is a little intense. But at times like that, I'm doing my best to tell her how I actually feel. She's always doing these crazy things for my sake. She's thinking about what's best for me. I see. That's why she really cares about what I actually want to do. I'm sure Juri would think the same way. Miruka, have you ever tried to directly tell Juri how you feel? She won't get it if you just keep repeating, I don't want this, or I don't need that. I think that's why she's forcing herself to save up money, so you can be free to return the Central. Show some respect, Shal. What's that supposed to mean? Growing up all on your own? I look like a child thanks to you. Miruka? I'll try it. I don't know if I'll be able to tell her very well, but I can't let you show off on your own. Thanks for thinking about my sister. Oh, any 5 ancient relics? Let me give her some junk. No, I think she'd shoot me if I did that. I'll give her some rocks. I'll give her some bent screws. Ugh. Oh, fucking here we go. You said there's dragons living nearby. Yeah, I'm sure you already knew, but dragons are the things most feared by treasure hunters. I don't think unskilled people should become treasure hunters anyway. Hey! Were you trying to keep a secret from us? We were talking about some dragons that live around here. And about asking Quartus to take care of the extermination. So you were keeping a secret! You didn't like the idea of hunting dragons, so I came here on my own. You don't have to keep it secret. And we've heard about it now. Very well, I trust that you'll be accepting the job. I don't have any reason to say no. If you don't want to come, I can do this myself. I get it already, I'll make my own decisions. So, this is Miruka's, atelier. Still, this state, did something happen? What do you mean? I mean, was there an earthquake, or did someone break in here? Of course not. Is there something you want to say? Say it clearly. Wait, are you telling me this mess was always here? You're exaggerating. This is normal for an alchemist. Isn't that right, Shal? Well, that's... But I think Miruka's imbuing is really amazing. I understand how you feel, but you don't need to force yourself. How can you properly imbue with an atelier like this? You'll lose efficiency if things aren't in order. That's not your concern. I know where everything is, so there isn't a problem. I see, if you say so, but still. Can I at least put this bookshelf in order? No. Then at least let me put away all these tools spilled across the floor. No way. I see. That's Logi's suffering here. He's like, it's so messy. I'm sorry, Miruka is always like this. No matter how much I tell her, she never listens. But she really is skilled at her work. Could you let this slide, Logi? It's fine. Understand her feelings. Wouldn't want people messing around my atelier either. Exactly. If you understand, then leave. Yeah, sorry about that. Just let me ask you one last thing. Could you at least let me make a little space on this work table? It's completely covered. What's driving Logi to go so far? You people, the people you bring over are always so meddlesome. Shal, I don't really mind though. I thought he was going to have something important to say with one more thing, but no, he's just like, please! Please! I'm home. How you feeling, Mum? Welcome home, Shallie. I think a lot better lately thanks to the medicine. Really, that's good, but don't push yourself too hard, alright? Don't worry, I'm your mother. I'm a lot tougher than I look. Also, your friend worked really hard for this. I can't just sit around and do nothing. Jeez, Mum. Maybe I should make something special for a change. Could you give me a hand, Shallie? Alright, what should we make for dinner today? I wanted some meat or fish.
ステラ
Stella,
本当にあり
thank
がと
you
う
so much. Aisha!
それにしても本当
Still, you've really grown, Belle.
でしょ
I know, right? You could say I've become more adult-like.
あれウィルベル師匠
Oh, it's Master Wilbell.
あ
Ah, Shallie. I might have mentioned this before, but she's an old friend. Also, her design. So she's got, like, butterfly wings now.
ベルちゃんの
Oh, she looks a lot more like... She already kind of looked like a forest fairy in Aisha, but now, like, they've really gone all in on that look, haven't they? You're both apprentices? Belle? Does that mean they're both magicians?
違うわ
No,
弟子はこっち
only that one's my apprentice, but they're both alchemists like you. Aisha, well, less
ね
experienced.
しかも
But they're both named Shallie. Shallie and Shallie? Oh, I see. Belle's apprentice, huh?
私は
I'm Aisha Oltugal.
この一帯
I've come to investigate some ancient ruins in this area. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, like she is like she was already kind of like a forest sprite, forest fairy kind of aesthetic, but now they've really leaned on into it. Aisha Oltugal.
シャルロッテ
I'm Charlotte L.
まだまだ
Minas.
卵もいいとこ
I'm
なん
still
です
just
け
a
ど
novice. You can even call me that. And also, please call me
呼ん
Lottie.
でください私は
My name is Shallie Estra Argo. Please just call me Stera.
あの
Have we met before? That's a long story. Let's save it for another time.
この町
The
の
city's
水がめ
drought
の
seems to be
問題
related to what I'm
私の調査と
investigating.
もかなり
I
関係
think
が
I'll
あ
be
り
able
そう
to
な
help you.
本当ですか
Really?
ロッテちゃん
Lottie
ステラ
and
ちゃん
Stera, right? It seems you seem to get along really well. It's nice.
私
I'll be in the area for a while. If there's anything I can help with, just let me know.
アーシャは相当
Aisha's a really skilled alchemist. You can rely on her. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wow, her artwork. She looks a lot more mature. I'm about to wrap up anyway. I was gonna do all the all the chatting and wrap up. She looks so much more mature now. Like the resistances. I need to figure out her equipment then, but I absolutely want her on the squad. And I'll make that the last thing I do. Maruka's workshop. Let's give... Oh, no, not just import imbue.
材料はどれにする
I'll be back.
どれを調合しちゃおうかな材料何にしようかなよーし調合開始属性値を上げようよしじゃんじゃん行こうどうもこれでよーし材料
No, no, no. Imbue should be first. Imbue should be first.
イラス材料はどれにする
I don't have anything that's all free, do I? No, okay.
これでそれなら始めるわよ材料の力を引き出すわよ順調よ 材 材料の属性値を高めるわ。これはちょっときつい。
Okay, hidden effect's worthless.
便利なスキルを使うわ。便利なスキルを使うわ。これでいい？これでいいはず。
Ah, I'd put the blue under. Fuck. I was gonna say maybe I could try and like Magoo this in. Mm-hmm.
便利なこれでいい。視野できたわ。どの戦力を引き継ぐの？これで完成よ。これ。
Here's the star for Ayesha. Wow, Ayesha's weapon is modeled after plants? Yeah, it's perfect for Ayesha. You're really amazing, Miruka. Oh, I made it while imagining Ayesha, and it just turned out this way. In addition, it can also be used to mix cauldrons. Well, that seems picture perfect. I'm sure Ayesha will be really happy. Happy about what? As a staff or as a mixing rod?
どれ？材料はどれにする？
I have nothing blue. Great.
これでいい。これでいい。それなら始めるわよ。重要な場面よ。どうなるかしら。材料の力を引き出すわよ。これならどう？あと一息続ける。順調よ。重要な場面よ。材料の力を引き出すわよ。便利なスキルを使うわ。これならどう？材料の属性値を高めるわ。珍しいこともあるのね。楽しかった。視野でどの戦力を引き継ぐの？これで完成よ。
That looks so crazy. It's like, hang on. God damn, she has the most MP of anyone. Alright, Ayesha, I see you. Oh, and Shady's in, like, really good mood now. Yay. Oh, there's still so many more to do. You know what? No, I think it's a good time to wrap. We've got new party members. We've got a chapter and a half done. Let me go save. And to be honest, I'm getting, like, way too hot anyway, so it's a good time to wrap. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my BlueSky and Patreon in the description of every single video. Until then, though, you guys take care now. Peace.